Testing. It works. That's good. That's good. I like it when things work. Set up. Let's get set up. More light, less light. That's a lot of light, to be fair. There's warm glow going on. There we go. It's all right. Oh shit! I've forgotten something. 1 second. I'm coming back. Hold your horses. I'm coming right back. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hello. All right. Get this sorted. Hey, Kane. Oh, Moxie. Hey, Moxie. And Mark, Rerum, and Mugwump all in the house. And I can see the comments on the screen for a change, so that's good. No messing about required. Just get me mic in position. Get it all sorted out. All right. Mr. Rogers, Donny Daz. Who's Mr. Rogers? Mr. Rogers. It's the name of my old geography teacher. He was an absolute twat. Thanks for stirring up that memory. Kevin Litchford. Hey, Kevin. How you doing? How you doing? Well, let me get comfortable. I'm not very comfortable. I'm going to be here for a while, the duration. So if I can get this microphone to come a bit more forward. Hopefully you can still hear me. Should be able to. There we go. Very bright, isn't it? Fucking lighting. Bane of my life it is. Good evening, Sammy. How you doing, Sam? Samson. Right, you won't be able to see it. I wore it so you could see it, but Street Hawk. Let you see the goodies. Alex Talbot. Hey, Alex Talbot. How you doing, buddy? Says, hey, Dean. How's it go? How has your day? Oh, it's gone. All right. It's going all right. Cheers. Yeah. Questions? Got any questions? Things you want to talk about? Because I got fuck all. No, I got some stuff. 13 people, 5 likes. That just won't do, folks. Go ahead and hit the like button, and we can commence streamage. Stream action. 6 likes. 7. It's getting better. It's getting better. Right. Let's see. So I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with the Fright Rags website. That's where I got my Street Hawk t-shirt and all the other cool American Werewolf t-shirts and Halloween t-shirts. But on the 1st of September, which is this Wednesday, all of their Halloween Kills merch is going live. There's 3 amazing designs there. You obviously get a much better look at them on the website and the Fright Rags Instagram account. That's definitely one that I'm getting there with the mobs coming after him. And I showed these pictures of Michael Myers today to someone, and they said, is it weird that I feel sorry for him? And I was like, no, I get that. I feel a bit sorry for Mikey with the mob coming after him and stuff. But that's the genius of how they direct these movies. It's like, how do you make a psycho like Michael Myers slightly sympathetic? Well, they managed to do it, so that's good. So let's see. Yeah, Mark says, is there an import charge from Fright Rags to the UK? Yeah, I always get a little customs charge from them, Mark. It's inevitable, unfortunately. So I would order in bulk rather than ordering, say if you buy one t-shirt one day and then you think to yourself, I might get another one, and then you get another one separately, you're going to get 2 customs charges. So I would, on Wednesday, the 1st of September, I'd have some money ready to go and I'm going to try and get at least 3 different designs, because once they're sold out, they're gone. Sometimes they bring them back a few months later for a second chance, but it's not worth the risk because these designs are so good. I would be prepared on September 1st and get your pre-orders in. And if you order on September 1st, you're guaranteed to receive your t-shirts in time for the premiere of Halloween on October 15th. Apparently, that's what they're saying. So that's good. It's good. Right. Yeah, all the new marketing stuff looks great, Sammy says. That's true. Michael J. Lyons, I say, as hey Dean, happy Friday. Texas, all the way in Texas. Hey, Michael. Thanks for joining, man. And then how'd you say Slisky? Says hi up there. Is that how you say it? Slisky. Sorry about that if I'm saying it wrong. And Alex Talbot says, Dean, what's this? I sent you some videos, bud. Just wanted to know if you watched them. Gosh, it's been a bit hectic, Alex. I might have checked them out. I don't always get to them straight away. I think, I see the ones you've sent me YouTube links. I'll have to check them out later, Alex. But thanks for sending them along, buddy. And then you say Zachary's? Is that it? Zacharias? It says yo. I like your happy face. Was that Watchman? And then Ethan says, hey Dean, how are you doing? Sorry if I am late. No, it's all right, Ethan. I've only been laptop's fully charged. Unplug that. Waste the old electricity bill. Yeah, it's been pretty busy. Just waiting for a few things to come out, really. The Necker American Werewolf in London figure is going to be coming to me from Mad About Horror to review, so that's going to be awesome. And then October, we got Art the Clown coming from Mad About Horror, the Trick or Treat Studios figure, so I'm looking forward to that. And got me Halloween Kills mask with Simon at the moment for rehauling. And I watched a very funny video on YouTube about someone freaking out, getting really angry about people getting their masks rehauled. I mean, he makes a good point. I've thought this myself, thinking, maybe I should wait until the film comes out before I get my mask rehauled. But like I said, in the same breath, we've got more than enough to go on now for a decent repaint from various people. So I'm confident that my mask will be good. So yeah, a few things. Massive shout out to Carl from Toys of Arkham for just being awesome. He bought the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween Kills mask from Mad About Horror, and he was very good. He got in touch with them and said, I'm buying this because I saw Dean's review, and that helps me out a bunch. So I really do appreciate that. Speaking of stuff like that, I never really feel comfortable talking about this kind of thing, but it's gotten to a point where I kind of just need to give it a little bit of a plug. Because YouTube have, as some of you might know, they've started, taxing people on the money they make on YouTube every month. So let's say you make £230 that month, you're only actually going to get about £180. So that sucks because, you work your butt off. You try to do a video every day, sometimes 2 videos a day if there's an announcement or something. And then they tax. I mean, they got to do what they got to do. There's reasons, whatever. But it's getting very hard to survive on YouTube. So I'm going to give the Patreon page a little plug here, folks. I've almost got 27,000 subscribers on YouTube now. But I've so far over the last few years, I've got 34 Patreons. And for those people, thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you to my newest Patreon, who just give him a little shout out now. He joined up today, and it looks like Chicks 765, but instead of a C at the beginning, it's a G. So Jix, they say it, Jix 765. But his name has now been added to the credits of every video. So thank you very much for joining up with Patreon. But I mean, if you genuinely like, if you're a fan of the channel, if you find it helpful, if you look forward to more videos, consider joining up with Patreon. I mean, you can do as little as $1 a month. So like $1 is not even a pound. It's like what 75p or something. But I mean, if I've got 27,000 subscribers, if even half of those subscribers joined up with Patreon, it would just help out the channel so much, and I'd be able to review so much more stuff, up the production value of the videos, and just basically make the channel better. It's you know, it's a long, hard slog, as a lot of you guys out there with your own channels will know. It's very difficult to you know, to get to that level where you can survive just doing your dream job on YouTube. That is not yet a reality for me, that's for sure. But yeah, if you are a fan of the channel, and if you see this, do consider jumping over onto Patreon and just joining up. You know, give it a try, see how you feel. I'll put your name at the end of the videos, and once I get to 100 patrons, I'm going to start doing some Night Vision t-shirts with the logo there. So some cool t-shirts, nice little white Night Vision logo. I think it'll look pretty cool. Do some stickers, do some bits and pieces. There's an art shop down the road from me that just got refurbished and all spanky, brand new layout and stuff. So yes, I hoping to get some cool Night Vision merch going once Patreon kicks off, because I'm going to use the Patreon money to do it. And like I said, you know, at the moment, God bless all the 34 people I've got on there, but it's not quite at the level yet where I'm able to do merch. So if you're a fan of the channel, if you find it useful, if you find it entertaining, if you want to see more good stuff, do consider joining up with the Patreon. It's just Dean Knight free on Patreon. It's easy to find. And yeah, you become a Patreon, or you know, you become a producer of the channel, so you end up producing my content. So that's why your name is on the end of the videos, just like credits of a movie. Royce, plug done. Hopefully I see some of you guys over there. And Briscoe, hey Briscoe. We got Bree Horror Channel. Oh, that's Bree Dog, the Bree Man. Is that Bree, the man responsible for such evil as this? Is that who I'm talking to right now? Made that head sculpt. Neda C. Croy in the house. He says, oh wait, Neda C. Croy says, hey Dean. Bree Horror Channel says, hey Dean, hope you're well, mate. Kevin Litchford says, how's the figure pick going? Well, it's I don't really know what to say at the moment. I mean, things are definitely on hold a little bit. There's we've still got all the stuff on the site for sale, but I don't want to go into too much detail. But Nick's going through a bit of a family emergency, and it's put things on hold for a little while. So as soon as I know more, hopefully on the next live stream, I can give you guys a proper update on that. But things are kind of as far as I know, things are kind of on hold as far as the buying and selling. I mean, we're still selling. We've got the stuff on the website. We've got plenty of Marvel, Star Wars, DC, Hot Toys stuff. There's a fair bit on there. But things have slowed down a little bit because of Nick's situation. You know, it can't be helped at the moment. It is what it is. And I hope everything, you know, just have to hope for the best. Big A's Collectible 777. Hello. Says sup, Dean. Sup indeed. Alex says, I've been talking to Dean. Cool guy he is. Oh, you sound like Yoda. Cool guy he is. Yeah, questions, people. Questions. What have you got? Anything? What have we got? Anything juicy here? Oh, yeah. Ethan, apparently there is going to be a Halloween Kills trailer 2. I've heard about that. Gosh, I kind of hope there isn't, to be honest. We haven't got long to go until October 15th now. We just got to get through September. Get that done. Get September out the door. October, here we are. Let's have some fun. I can't wait, man. I really can't wait. I'm so pumped. You know, not just for the movie, but for all that cool stuff I showed you on Fright Rags, all the cool merch and the figures. You know, NECA bringing us the ultimate 7-inch figure and hopefully a quarter scale version. The inevitable Trick or Treat Studios 1/6 scale Kills figure, which we haven't seen yet, but I know it's coming. I've already heard from Alex Ray one of the awesome sculptors there. That they've been sitting on it, obviously because of the delay. It's done. It's ready to go. I guess they're just waiting for the right time to unveil it. I guess they wouldn't have wanted to. I mean, it would have been one hell of an announcement, but I guess they wanted to, save the Kills announcement, get the Halloween 2 Dick Warlock figure kind of out there on its own, because that's its own massive, big announcement. So I guess they'll let that one sit for a little while, and then they'll announce Halloween Kills figure a little bit closer to the release of the movie. Ethan, is going to happen. I read the description. It is a good thing. I forgot what it was. What? OT is going to happen. I read the description. It is a good thing. Forgot what it was. I'm not sure what that means, sir. Maybe write that one again for me. Kevin says, I've heard some rumors of moving Halloween Kills to October 1st. Have you heard anything? No, I have not. I have not heard anything about that. Is Venom 2 still coming out on October 15th, the same as Halloween Kills? Is that still happening? Bree Horror Channel says, big thanks again for reviewing my James Jude Courtney head sculpt, mate. I'm working on an alternative head tonight. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries, Bree. Always a pleasure, mate. Thank you very much for choosing me to review your stuff. It's a lot of fun, and you'll be seeing the head sculpt more on the channel. Alex Talbot, me being Yoda. Yeah, I'm 5'11" in height. Well, you're a big Yoda then. Big Yoda. That's what you are. Ethan, I mean to say the trailer is going to happen. Okay. Well, I'll watch it, obviously. I can't resist that. I'm going to have to watch it if it comes out. Always up for seeing more Myers. I think it got delayed again. What, the movie or the trailer? I don't think the film's going to be delayed again. They can't do that. It's already been delayed a year. Come on now. Bloody delay, Venom. Delay that one. Oh, no, Venom. What's this? Venom has been delayed till 2022, Kevin Litchford says. Okay. Is that confirmed? Is that 100%? UK Frogman 82 in the house. Hey, UK Frogman. He says, hey, Dean, have you seen the 3016 Rambo figure? I've seen the pictures, yeah. I was going to do a my thoughts video on it. I guess I still could. I'll just give you some brief little thoughts now. I don't know. I haven't really paid much attention, to be honest, to the part 3 version, but some folks were saying that it's just the Rambo 3 head sculpt with a different hairstyle. But I don't think the likeness is that strong. And also, that looks a tiny bit out of proportion. I don't know. His head looks a little bit small for the neck. Look how wide the neck is, and look at the head on the neck. That doesn't look quite right to me. Plus, the seamless arms are very big. Let's just zoom in there and see his arm. I mean, yeah, he's got big arms, isn't he? He's sly, and that bend, the way the plastic or whatever that material is, the way it's bending there, I wouldn't go doing that for too long. But yeah, it's nice that we're getting a Rambo First Blood figure for sure, and 3-0 do some great stuff. I mean, he can certainly look cool. There you go. I mean, the head looks pretty good proportion-wise there. The arm doesn't look too bad. I guess it's just the angle the picture's taken from and all that stuff you got to factor in. But yeah, I'm glad they're doing it. Glad they're doing it. Laren McMillan. Hey, Laren. He says, hey, Dean, after you see Halloween Kills, will you sit down and shoot a review like you did with the 2018 film? I'd love to see that. Yeah, sure, man. Definitely we'll have some thoughts to share with you, I'm sure. When I see the movie, I'll be looking forward to getting home and sharing my thoughts with you. And yeah, definitely. Maybe we'll do it as a live stream. That way you can, if you've seen it as well, we can talk about some stuff. That would be cool. Alex, I thought Hot Toys did a Venom figure. They did. Don't think it's out yet. They took a long time to eventually get to Venom, but he is coming. And I don't think it comes with a Tom Hardy likeness, though. I think it's just pure Venom action, but the figure does look very nice. Neda Seacroy, Dean, I'm going to get my Halloween Kills mask rehauled by Simon. Super excited. Just rewatched Halloween 2018 last night. Then rewatched the trailer for Kills, and they definitely showed too much. Yeah, well, they do. They do. We all knew it was probably going to happen that way. Hey, Glenn from Cult Creations just jumped in, and Mad Hatter Pops. Hey, Mad Hatter Pops, welcome to the stream. Glenn says, Hey Dean, how are you, mate? Hope everybody is doing good. Been a tough week, got the kids in bed, and now I'm having a beer chilling in the live stream. Ah, good one. Nice one, Glenn. Yeah, man, I know you've been busy. You got the kids, you got the full-time job, you got the gig with the making the dioramas, you got to keep the wife happy, all that stuff. I understand, man. I understand. You're doing well. You're doing well. Hey, get that beer in you. Get that beer down you. Yes. Yeah, 31 people, 15 likes. That just won't do, folks. Let's get the likes happening. What's wrong with you? Come on. Extend your digit, apply pressure, and make someone happy. That's all we got to do. That's all we got to do. Alex, I'm drinking a Monster Energy drink. Oh, watch it with them. They're probably, have some repercussions later on. Don't get too. I used to neck the bottles of Lucozade, orange Lucozade, cherry Lucozade, nice and cool out of the fridge, yummy, but not very good for you. So watch out with the energy drinks, Alex. You want to get yourself some sparkling water. I got some lovely sparkling water from Marks and Spencer's recently called Blood Orange. Moxie knows what I'm talking about because she sampled it. She loved it, and I love it too. So get yourself some Blood Orange fizzy water. Marks and Spencer's, delicious. Right. Cult Creation says you getting the Part 7 Jason from NECA. It looks fantastic. It does. I'm not in a mad hurry to get it, to be honest. I mean, I don't know where I'd put it, but yeah, man, it does look very nice. It does definitely look good. Mad Hatter Props definitely shows some love to that like button, my friends. Thanks, Mad Hatter Props. What we got? 23. Not doing too bad. That's good. That's good. Ethan, before I watch Halloween Kills, I'm going to rewatch 70 and 2018 again. Yeah. Well, I'm just looking forward to, I mean, it would have been sweet. I want to see Halloween Kills at the cinema first, but if it had have gone to video on demand the same day as the cinema, it would have been tempting to sit and watch Halloween 2018 and then just hit play on Kills and just go straight into it. That would have been awesome. But we'll be able to do that. We'll all be able to do that one day. Once Halloween Kills comes out to buy, we'll be able to do a marathon. And then when Halloween Ends comes out, we can do triple trouble. It's going to be cool. How's Ruby, mate? Says Alex. Ruby's all right, man. She's just a big grizzly bear dog, basically. She just sits there doing this. She's lovely. Lovely little thing. Went for a little walk just a little while ago before the stream. Get her some exercise. Back legs are starting to give out, so she can't walk for too long. She's a sweetheart, though. Cult Creations, did you see the picture I sent you of the original Halloween poster? Never noticed the face in the knife holding. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Glenn, that's been a thing for a while. The fist holding the knife. If you look carefully, it kind of looks like a face, which is really cool. I don't know if they did it on purpose. It might just be one of those weird coincidences, but you never know. Watery Deep always makes me think of sharks. Says, hey, Dean, do you ever pick up Hot Toys? Did you ever pick up Hot Toys Wicket? If so, thoughts? No, but I did review. Did I review it? Oh, it's on the Figure Pit channel. The other channel, folks. The Figure Pit, and I did a little video when we unboxed all the stock that came in that week, and he was one of them. And yeah, I did a Lightbox video, a little review on it. So it's on the Figure Pit channel. You've got my thoughts on there for sure. So Watery Deep. Get your butt over to the Figure Pit YouTube channel, subscribe to it, and you will find the Wicket video and satisfaction guaranteed. Yes, sir. Alex says, my mum has a Staffy. Oh, they're good dogs, man. They are really lovely. I mean, I never set out to have two Staffies in a row. I always wanted a Beagle when I was a kid or a Labrador, but never happened. But I ended up with a Staffy years ago. Just kind of all by accident, just happened that way. And then poor old Ty, bless him, he was a male Staffy, same color as Ruby, that kind of golden kind of hair color. Absolute sweetheart he was, but he passed away from old age, bless him. And then about 7 months later, I ended up with a new Staffy because of my new job. And this lady who was my manager at the time, she was working very long hours and she was worried because her dog was alone at home all the time. And I happened to mention one night, I was like, if you need help, I'm here. I love dogs, and blah, blah, blah. I ended up getting Ruby. Her name was Stunner when I got her originally. And I was saying this to Moxie the other day. I was like, there's no way I'm shouting Stunner across a field. Stunner! It just sounds weird. So I changed her name to Ruby. and the rest is beautiful history. Um, Ethan, one of the shots for one of the TV promos, it just disturbed me that never happened to me before. What? One of the shots for one of the TV promos, it just disturbed me that never happened to me before. Oh, okay, so something disturbed you. What, in the Halloween Kills promo? What was it? Talk to me, Ethan. I need to know what you're talking about. Sounds intriguing. Cult Creations. Is David Howard Thornton get back to you about coming on? No, he hasn't got back to me. I think he's forgot, to be fair. He is busy. He's busy. I know he will. He's a friendly guy. We talked, and like I said, I left it in his court. Very last time I spoke to him. What was the last thing I said to him? Let's have a look. Let's go to me conversation with David Howard Thornton. I'll get him on soon, folks. Like I said, I want to wait until the Terrifier 2 movie is a little bit closer to being released. Let me just find him. David Howard Thornton. There he is. Go to messages. There we go. Right. Yeah, I just said, well, he said, sounds great. We'll get something figured out soon. And I said, cool. Just let me know when you're ready. I'll leave it with you. And that was it. That was the 28th of February. Yeah, that's a while ago. But no, I'll get back to him. He's a good dude, man. I look forward to having him on. I'll get some cool questions ready. And don't forget, if you've got any questions you want me to ask him, let me know, and then I'll incorporate those into the video, the interview, the thing. Brutality Arts says, "Hey yo, hey Brutality Arts." And that's all we got. Questions. What you got? 32 people watching, 24 likes. Let's get some likes on the live stream, folks. Hit the like button if you're here. If you haven't done already, go ahead and apply some pressure to the like button. There we go. Right. What else is going on? Movies. Have I watched any movies lately? Yeah, I watched The Hitman's Apprentice with Moxie yesterday. That was all right. Bit frustrating at times. Just silly decisions being made by characters. Useless. But good film. It was all right. Tim Roth was in that. And I watched Unbroken, which I don't know his name, but it starred the same guy from Hitman's Apprentice. Unbroken's good. Quite a long movie. True story. Very, very moving true story. Directed by Angelina Jolie, which very, very good job directing that movie, Unbroken, on Netflix. Very good. Alex, did you get my pictures of my new horror movies? Oh, I did, Alex. Yeah, you got some good stuff. Congratulations. Some very good stuff. The review for Candyman, the new Candyman movie, I watched Jeremy John's review on YouTube, and as predicted, he basically said exactly what I was thinking. A lot of folks are gonna. I don't know. It's just I got a vibe from the trailer, and he sort of confirmed all of that in his review. So, yeah, that's what that is. Cult Creation says, "Did you watch any Black Mirrors?" Yeah, Glenn, I've watched a lot of the Black Mirror stuff on Netflix. I haven't seen all of it. I haven't seen some of the most recent ones, but I've definitely seen all of season 1 and 2. And very good stuff. Very different, very dark at times, and definitely worth your time. So yeah, if you haven't seen any Black Mirror on Netflix, set some time aside. I mean, the first episode of season 1 will get your attention. There's no doubt about it. They kick you in the nuts straight away, and they get your attention with episode 1 of season 1. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know. Ethan, I can send you a message on Instagram about what disturbed me in the promo. Okay, Ethan, go ahead and do that. JJ Conroy, hey JJ, he says, "Hey Dean, have you seen the Morbius trailer?" Morbius? I don't know much about the character, but looks good. Excited to see it. Is that the one with Jared Leto? Is that the one from a while ago? Morbius? Is that the one? If so, I mean, I really don't care, to be honest. It's just, maybe I'll see it someday, somehow. But I gotta admit, it's not on my radar. Sammy says, "Do you watch any Halloween or Friday the 13th fan films? Most are bad, but there are a couple of decent ones out there." Yeah, I've seen a few. I've probably seen more Myers ones than Jason. and I'd say about maybe 2 or 3 of the Myers ones I've seen have been really good. Not amazing, but respectable, good enough. There is that one, Never Hike Alone. I think that's one of the Jason ones that's really good. I think there's even a sequel to that now. And there's one where Jason and Myers have a fight. I think that was made by Australian people. That was pretty good. Matthew K with a Nirvana avatar thingy. That's pretty cool. Says best film of the year will be Halloween Kills. Cannot wait for this movie. Yeah, man. I can't wait. I love the poster. Like I said in the my thoughts video for the NECA Halloween Kills announcement, I just love that box, the artwork they've chosen. Obviously it's the film poster with the flames and the side of the mask. I just love it. I think it's a very instantly iconic look, a very cool image. Ethan says he sent the message. So let's have a quick look and see what Ethan is chatting about. Let's see. It must be in my other folder. Then there he is. It was Dead Boy, then it got dragged in the pole of an. Okay, yeah, that's not much of a spoiler, Ethan. Not too bad. That's fine. Glenn, what you got planned for your birthday / Halloween? What's the last character you have dressed up at a Halloween party? Oh man, I'm sad to say that I haven't really. Jesus, I can't even remember the last time I went to a Halloween party dressed up. It would have been, Jesus, maybe the 80s or very early 90s. Yeah, like maybe 1990, maybe 1991. And I think the last thing I dressed up as, it would have been the Crow, Eric Draven. And my mate Matthew was dressed up as a werewolf. I think he was going for that thriller look because he had this kind of American college red and black jacket with a cool werewolf full head mask. And I was at the wig and the Crow makeup and my leather jacket. But that would have been, a long time ago. We would have been about 10 or 11 then. So, yeah, it's been a long time, Glenn. And I love that kind of stuff, man. I just, the social circle has gotten very small over the last few years, the last decade. I mean, I don't really go anywhere anymore. I've still got some friends, but everyone's got their kids and the wife and the job and all that stuff. And they're very busy and it's difficult. But yeah, I'd love to go to some kind of Halloween shindig, and I certainly got enough to. You'd think I'd go as Michael Myers, but to be honest, I'd probably go as Art the Clown because if you've seen the video on my channel where I dressed up in the Trick or Treat Studios mask and the clothing, the Trick or Treat Studios Art the Clown outfit is incredible and it fits me really good and it's very comfortable when I cut out the eyes of the mask and you can just see my own eyes. So I'd go as Art the Clown probably. But we'll see. Maybe me and Moxie can find somewhere to go on Halloween. We'll be spending Halloween together, and I'm looking forward to that. And I'll make her watch more Halloween stuff. But yeah, it'd be nice if we could find. I remember last year in the area there was a big Halloween party because it was advertised on the billboard in a supermarket, the big Tesco's, and they had a massive picture for October 31st party. Everyone can turn up. It's free to get in. So I'm gonna have a look. I'll go check Tesco's, the local Tesco's, and see if there is another big Halloween party this year. And then maybe Moxie can go as Myers, and I can go as Art the Clown. We'll see. Laren, wish I could like the stream twice, my friend. Thoughts on the movie Broken Arrow? Great soundtrack, that one. Thanks, Laren. Yeah, I've seen Broken Arrow with John Travolta and Christian Slater. Good film. John Woo, wasn't it? Action. Doves everywhere flying around. He loves that bit of dove action. I haven't seen that in a long time, man. I can't remember the soundtrack. But yeah, if it pops up again on Netflix, I'll give it a watch. For sure. I haven't seen it in a while, though. Subans is here. He says, hey, what's up, Dean? Not much, dude. Doing a stream Friday. Got to do some more Shadow Fergo videos soon as well. Matthew K. Will Myers be supernatural? Will the films explore that? Because Laurie say Michael is transcending. How is Michael? How is Myers? How is Myers so strong and takes so much pain? I don't know, but that's the mystery. If they tell you why he can, if they tell you everything, then there's no mystique anymore. And the mystique is the reason why Michael Myers is so popular. the fact that his face is covered and he never says a word, and we don't know his motivations for what he does. That's what keeps it strong. It's like that's it in a nutshell. So if they do, that's why a lot of people are pissed off with the Rob Zombie movies, because they took all that away and they told you why he does what he does, and you know, they really took away the mystique. But I still like those movies. You know, I like them for what they are. I'm able to separate the two things and enjoy them both. But yeah, I wouldn't take away all that mystique and mystery around the character, because that's what sustains his power, you know. Luis Lazaro says, do you plan on purchasing the new Leatherface Sideshow figure? I am planning on displaying the extra old lady head sculpt on my Free Zero figure. No, I've got no plans to get the Sideshow figure. I've already got the 3-0 one. It's the classic look from the movie, and I'm fine with that. I'm pretty casual when it comes to Leatherface. I just wanted him in the lineup, but I'm fine with just that one. Cult Creations, what do you think of the new Spider-Man trailer? Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, it looks interesting. It's nice to see. You know, spoilers if you haven't seen it, but yeah, Doctor Octopus is back from the Sam Raimi movies, and I finally finished watching Spider-Man 2 with Moxie on the weekend. And she didn't say whether she enjoyed it, but yeah, I think she did. So yeah, I mean, I just love Spider-Man 2, the Sam Raimi movie. I think it's the best one so far, closely followed by Homecoming. But I still really love the first Sam Raimi film as well. That is absolutely amazing. I mean, I might even put Homecoming in third place. So Spider-Man 2, Sam Raimi number 1, Spider-Man 1, Sam Raimi number 2, and Homecoming number 3 for sure. I mean, debatable though. I mean, Homecoming's so good. Michael Keaton as Vulture was fantastic. Tom Holland killed it. Really cool. Nice to see Iron Man in a Spider-Man movie as well. I mean, you know, very good. I just like the scale of the New York City in the Sam Raimi movies. You really get a sense of it really being New York City, whereas in the new films by Marvel, you know it's green screen, you know it's all being filmed in a big hangar. Even scenes that you would expect them to actually shoot on a street somewhere, you can tell they're not. You can just see that kind of look around the character, that, you know, you can see that they're not really there, and it just takes you out of the moment. So that's why I love the Sam Raimi films. They feel like very, very AAA blockbuster. A lot of money's gone into them, a lot of skill, a lot of talent. And not saying there's no talent in the new ones, but you know, I like it when you know that the person is actually where they're supposed to be. You know, they're really in New York City. It's really cool. But yeah, thoughts on the new trailer, Glenn? It looks good, man. Yeah, not much else to say really. I'll get my butt down to the cinema to see it, I'm sure. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing you know, Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Toby Maguire all on the screen, springing around doing their thing. And looking forward to seeing Alfred Molina, is that his name? Alfred something? The guy who played Doc Ock, and apparently looks like Green Goblin's coming back again. So maybe Willem Dafoe. Very cool. Maybe what's his name? James Franco, if they're allowed to have him, because he's a bit naughty, isn't he? He did some naughty things and everyone's disowned him now, and like they don't work with him anymore because he maybe touched someone's bum one night at a party. Fucking crazy world. Or maybe he did something worse. I don't know. But these days, if you're at a film premiere and you put your arm around a lady and you accidentally touch their side, you're in the papers the next day being called a groper and all this stuff. So Donnie Daz says, have you heard the rumors they do flashbacks in Halloween Kills? Of course I have, mate. Jesus. Yes. Yeah, there's going to be a flashback scene in Halloween Kills. We know that. We do. And I'm looking forward to seeing it. They didn't show any of that, I don't think, in the trailer. They might have done. Maybe. I didn't think I saw anything, though. Maybe in trailer 2, maybe it'll start with a flashback. I hope they don't show that in the trailer. But when is that trailer supposed to be coming out anyway? I don't know. Sorry, dude. I had to go for a minute, Alex says. Oh, I didn't even notice. But I'm glad you're back. Well done. Briscoe saying hi to Donnie. Fair play. And we're all out of questions. Let's see if I've got any other screenshots of anything. Oh, Kev's Matrix in the house. What up, Dino? That mask you bought looks badass. Thank you, sir. Well, yeah. You talk about the Kills one. That's with Simon at the moment, getting reworked. I've got my 2018 there and my 78 up on the shelf over there. Mike's Horror Corner is here. Hey, dude. Lee Bowers is in the house. Hey, Lee. What else we got? What up, Dino? That mask. Yeah, did that one. Kev's Matrix. Okay. And then Ethan says, I think the 8th of September. Oh, what? The new trailer? Halloween Kills. Okay. And then Mike's Horror Corner said, I was hesitant on getting the Sideshow Myers 1/6 because of the hairline, but the recent in-hand pics I've seeing are looking really good. Okay. I've seen an in-hand picture myself. It looked the same to me, but we'll see. Lee Bauer says, Michael mask looks so brutal in Halloween Kills. It does. Donny Daz, Dean, are you stoked for the Matrix 4 trailer? No, not at all. I'll watch it. I couldn't give a toss. I do like the first Matrix film. Didn't like the second one very much, and I really didn't like the third one. They really started to just, it was very obvious. It was very obvious what was going on there. Money, let's make more money. Fuck the story. Let's just have them doing a stupid rave underground. Not for me. But yeah, the first one's a classic. So we'll see, man. I'd be more interested to see another John Wick film than I would see another Matrix movie. But it never knows. It might be good. I'm reloading. That's a great name. He's in the house. Says, have you had a look at the new 112 Big Chap Xenomorph? No, I have not. Is that Mezco 112 scale Xenomorph? Is that what you're talking about? Big Chap? That sounds interesting. I've probably seen a picture here and there, but that does. Anything Mezco do in 112 scale, from what I've seen, has been incredible. We had quite a lot of their stuff come in at the figure pit. We probably still got a few bits. We might still have the Spock and Captain Kirk from Star Trek by them, which is amazing. The Spock head sculpt in 112 scale is Hot Toys quality, man. It's a beautiful piece. We've got two variant versions of him. But yeah, that's thefigurepit.com, folks. Check out what we got. We got some good stuff. Ethan, there was an Empire magazine. I think it was that, but it looked like Michael was covered in blood. All right. Empire. Okay, no, I don't think I've seen the Empire one. I've got the Total Film magazine, and there were two variant covers with that. But they're very nice. There's a Fangoria magazine coming out. I need to remember to try and get that one. Lee Bowers, I'm waiting patiently for NECA Halloween Kills figure to come out. Aren't we all? Absolutely. Kev's Matrix. Dean, have a Matrix, the cookie feel right as rain. Have a Matrix, the cookie feel right as rain. Okay. Donny Daz, Mezco, D, what looks sweet, must get. Yeah. Xeno. All right, gotcha. I'm reloading. Is gonna be a seamless body similar to Keaton. What is? Hang on. All right, the Xenomorph gonna be a seamless body. Fair enough. Ooh, Toys of Arkham in the house. Hey, Carl. I did mention you earlier in the live stream when I started out, just saying you were so awesome to mention me when you bought your mask from Mad About Horror. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad the review helped you. Thanks, Carl. And think of some good questions for me, Carl. We need some juicy stuff. Hey, Ken Carpenter. I hope you've all remembered to 33 viewers, 33 likes. We're now 34 viewers, 33 likes. I like it. It's good. Right. So Carl says, just tried the Kills mask on, Dean. Having a bit of fun with it. What a mask. You again with your influencing. Looking forward to the coveralls now. Thanks, Carl. Yeah, it's a great mask. It really is. It fits me perfectly. It fits most people perfectly, I'm sure. It's a really good size. They picked a really good size for the Kills mask. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Carl. And I saw the pictures you sent me of your copy. It looks like you got a really good copy. Most people seem to be getting a good copy, though. I haven't seen anything too crazy. Let's see. Simon Brandolino's just sent me a message. Let's see what he's up to. He's sending me pictures of my mask. Ooh, the mask in different lighting. Bless him. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. He sent me some amazing pictures here, folks. I won't share them because he might not want me to because it's not finished. But let me just let him know that I'm doing my stream. All right, there we go. Oh man, he's done amazing work. Amazing. He's not even finished yet. I wish I could show you these pictures, but they're not finished, so I'm gonna keep it private for now. But I will be unboxing the rehauled Kills mask soon, folks. I mean, I ain't rushing him. Just let him take his time, let him do his thing, and I'm sure it will be a week or two. Probably not even that long. What we got here? Ken Carpenter says, "Can't wait to get that Kessler Wolf from NECA." I know, Ken. Me too, man. I was looking at my werewolf section last night, and I was thinking it's going to be so cool. I'm going to put the Dog Soldiers werewolf at the back on one side, the Howling werewolf statue on the other side, and then in the middle at the front, Kessler Wolf coming at you. Hey, there's a thumbnail. Woo. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for the box. The box, man. Beautiful artwork. So yeah, as I've mentioned before, the front cover on the box of the NECA figure is this artwork here from a T-shirt from Fright Rags. The guy's signature is on here. Osborne something the artist name is, and he's the same guy I think that does the amazing Halloween designs as well for Fright Rags. You can always kind of tell his style. It's such a good T-shirt. You got Jack and David walking towards the slaughtered lamb, the moon, the werewolf head. I mean, it's terrifying looking. It's absolutely beautiful. What's it say? Keep clear of the moors, beware the moon. Yeah, nothing on the back. But I have today just ordered another one of the American Werewolf T-shirts, the long sleeve one. If you're familiar with the website, you might have seen it already. Beautiful design. Just go look. It's the one with the sleeves with all the different pictures on the sleeves as well. So I've ordered that. So I'll be getting that in a little while. Ooh. Bit hot. All right, here we go. Ethan says, I sent you the image on Instagram. And then Kev's Matrix says, any plans on picking up the Mad Max 1/6 scale figure getting third-party releases? I think I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen a Mad Max figure. I'm not a Mad Max guy, to be honest. I never really did see the original movies with Mel Gibson. I've seen the Tom Hardy one, and it was all right. I liked it. I know they're great movies. It wasn't for me, folks. I never really did see them. So no interest really in picking up the figure. Does look good, though. Donny Daz, are you going to get your hands on the NECA American Werewolf? Yes, sir. I'm getting it hopefully very soon after it's released for review from madabouthorror.co.uk. They're going to have them, man. Go to get it from Mad About Horror. They just ship worldwide as well, so it's not just for folks in England. You can get it anywhere. Peters Film Studios Limited. I have heard the knife props is out. The knife prop is out. What, for Halloween Kills? Okay. Yeah, I might have to pick up one of those replica knives. They're not dangerous. They're they look very shiny and stuff, but they're not, very bright, isn't it? Just not happy with how things are looking. I watch other people's live streams and it just looks so clear and perfectly lit. It looks really washed out and crap. Look at the way it makes the mask look rubbish. That's a beautiful mask. Roy. Toys of Arkham says, what is it about the Myers character that has you liking him so much? I know you're a huge Batman fan like me, but I'm interested to know why this particular character has captivated you so much. Well, Carl, I was mentioning something about that earlier, and I think Mystique has a lot to do with it. The fact that we don't know what his motivations are. He doesn't speak. We can't see his face. He's very mysterious, and a lot of the things I've been drawn to throughout my life. I'm talking about music, bands, like before the internet, because obviously I'm 40, so my childhood was the 80s, my teenage years was the 90s. So I remember the first band that the whole Mystique thing kind of hit me with was Pearl Jam. I was into the first rock band I ever liked was Guns N' Roses, and then it started to, because of the 90s and being a teenager, Nirvana came out with Smells Like Teen Spirit and Soundgarden and Pearl Jam and stuff, and I remember really gravitating towards Pearl Jam and not having the internet back then, only having MTV. Pearl Jam didn't do music videos hardly ever. They did a few, but I was really drawn to it because I loved the music so much, and I was really interested in about the band members, but you really had to work hard to find information. I remember going to corner shops and little news agents, hoping that there'd be some kind of rock magazine somewhere and I'd find something about Pearl Jam. And you just had to do so much work yourself to find out more about these bands. And I'm sure it was the same for people in the 70s with Led Zeppelin. I remember hearing that Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd didn't really, they did obviously, you know, Pink Floyd did The Wall and Led Zeppelin did a lot of live music videos, but the best bands, the best bands with the most kind of just the rawest talent and the most just the most badass albums and all that. I mean, they knew that they didn't really have to put their faces on everything, and they knew that their work stood on its own, and that the fans would be there regardless of whether, you know, they were on the front cover of all the magazines and in their own music videos and stuff. But yeah, it all kind of links in for me. And then I obviously in the early 2000s, like 2001, when Tool released Lateralis, I randomly one night on MTV2 when I was in the living room doing some sketching on the floor, I was just sitting on the floor sketching some stuff, and I looked up on the screen and the video for Schism by Tool was playing, and I just looked up and I couldn't believe it. I instantly recognized that style that Adam Jones had from just, I could instantly tell that whoever made that video loved stuff like Alien and Predator and just all the and horror movies like Nightmare on Elm Street. You could just tell all the DNA. And obviously Adam Jones, before he joined Tool, he worked for Stan Winston Studios, and he worked on Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 and 3, I think, and Jurassic Park and Predator 2. But yeah, it's all incestuously linked in. But yeah, I mean, just anything that I've ever been really into, just maybe coincidentally, was usually stuff that you had to kind of work pretty hard to find out more about it. So coming to Michael Myers, I don't know, maybe there's some of that there. I mean, surely it's not just, I'm not into it because he goes around stabbing people. That's not me. I'm not into, you know, it's part of the parcel sort of thing. Michael Myers does what he does. I accept that, but I don't know. I'm drawn to him because of the iconic look and the timeless look of the original 78 Michael Myers. There's just no date in it. It's always going to be a powerful image. Every time you see that image of that mask with the collar up, just looks cool. And just the mystery behind it, I think that keeps it alive. But yeah, I mean, I can only give you a partial answer really, Carl, because I'm still to this day not 100% sure why I got so obsessed with Michael Myers. I mean, it started with the Rob Zombie movie in 2007. I saw the film, I loved it. I wanted something. At the time when in 2007, when I saw the Rob Zombie film, I was collecting some McFarlane horror stuff like Ash, Freddy, and I had a lot of McFarlane Aliens and Predators and some NECA stuff as well. So I knew figures were out there, and then I wanted to find something of the Rob Zombie Myers. And I discovered on YouTube then One's Customs, and started to see some of the incredible custom figures that you could get. And at the time, I never thought I'd even have one of them because I couldn't get in touch with one. I didn't know how to get in touch with one. And I just, you know, like so many other people out there, obviously it's different now because the Trick or Treat Studios, you can get official figures, and Sideshow are doing them as well. So, I mean, it's better now because you've got options. But yeah, Carl, that's pretty much my answer. I feel like I've just been rambling for ages, but yeah, man, I love it. There's a mystique, a mystery to Michael Myers, and I like that. I think that's what's kept him popular all these years, with the fact that you still don't know to this day exactly what his motivations are and what he's thinking. You know, you don't know. So that keeps it alive for me, and I just think it's iconic. And I love the mask from 2018 and the new one from Halloween Kills, obviously. Really good stuff. And the music, man. I mean, John Carpenter's score for the original and the work he and his son and the other guy did for Halloween 2018. And now, you know, we've only heard Unkillable so far from Halloween Kills, but that sounds fantastic. So, yeah, man. Hope that answers some of your question, Toys of Arkham. Everyone check out Toys of Arkham on Instagram. He's the chap who got the amazing massive diorama from Cult Creations recently, and he's been posting pictures on Instagram. Really good stuff. Batman fighting Deathstroke and Joker and all that stuff. So check out Toys of Arkham on Instagram. Lee Bowers says, what's your thoughts on James Ducournau performance as Michael? Excellent. I love the way he moves. I love the way he does what he does, man. Excellent. Got no complaints with James Ducournau. Love it. Everything he does. And I think he's stepped it up a notch as well with Halloween Kills. That moment in the trailer 1, where the lady who took the light to the neck and the poor guy slumped over the kitchen table, and Michael picks up that knife and he does that weird thing where he hesitates for a second and then you know, just little things like that. And I love the way, just for a split second in the Halloween Kills trailer 1, when you see what looks like Michael walking through someone's maybe backyard at night without the mask on. He might be wearing the mask. If it is, then it is very tight to his face, but I think he's maskless in that bit. But the way he's walking, just for that split second when you see it, I mean, perfect. I can't stress enough. I think James Hugh Courtney has absolutely killed it, no pun intended, but he's excellent, Michael Myers. So satisfied with what he's doing. Yeah, man. Very, very high praise for Mr. James Hugh Courtney. Toys of Arkham says, are you going to try get all the Fright Rags Kills merch? It's all looking sick. Hard to choose one. Yeah, Carl, I've been thinking about that today. I'm definitely going to try and get at least 3. I think in total there's 6 different designs. I'm going to try and get at least 3 of them. I'll definitely get 2 because when you're on the Fright Rags website, if you're in the UK, it will say like, you know, $30. But then when you choose to buy it, you put it in your basket, and then it adds on some extra money for the shipping and all the other stuff. And you will get a customs charge as well. So you got to factor that in because they do send it out really quickly. I mean, I've just ordered the long sleeve American Werewolf in London top with all the different cool London symbols on the sleeves, which is really, really cool. That set me back about 45 quid in total just now, but I will get a customs charge probably for about £15 again. So yeah, in total you end up paying about 60 quid or whatever for a t-shirt, but you know, it's very nice. It's got to be done though. The designs that Fright Rags are bringing out for the Halloween Kills merch, they're all amazing. They're beautiful, beautiful designs. So watch this space. I'll show them on the channel. Once I get them, I'll show them like I always do. I think I always do videos on my Fright Rag stuff when I get it. They're just so nice. They're such awesome. And they always send you a little cool, like a little card, collector's trading cards as well in the pack. I've usually got some lying around somewhere around me. I think most of them are in the Myers room right now. Ken Carpenter, Rick Baker outdid himself even way back then. Absolutely, yeah. Rick Baker, genius. Absolute genius. I want his book. Yeah, I want to get the Rick Baker book at some point. Ethan, where can you get the Halloween magazine? Well, WH Smith. WH Smith, if you're in the UK, probably your best bet. America, I don't know. I don't live there. But yeah, WH Smith. Nice big WH Smith, maybe, you know, maybe got big ones up London or something. The one near me is not too bad. Jay Cast says, what's up, Dean? You're the man. Oh, thanks, Jay Cast. You're also the man too. 2 men living in the world, being awesome. Nothing wrong with that. Lee Bowers, can't wait to buy Halloween Kills shirts from Fright Rags this Wednesday, September 1st. Absolutely. Yep, I'll be there. Does any of you know? Here's a good question. It says on the Fright Rags Instagram page, let me just jump back there and see what it says. Now, I just want to make sure I'm on time because it says that they go live with the pre-orders at, let's see, it says Wednesday, September 1st at 10 a.m. EDT. Now, what would 10 a.m. on September 1st EDT be in the UK? Do any of you know? Please let me know if you know, because I was thinking about that today. And I was thinking, I'll just ask my friends on YouTube because I'm sure someone's going to know what's going on. And then it says, once the pre-order ends at 11:59 p.m. EDT on Tuesday, September 7th, the collection will be taken down and will print the orders prior to our official collection release on October 5th. So yeah, does anyone know what time 10 a.m. EDT would be in the UK? Yeah. So yeah, I'm sure I can find out, you know. But Jesus, I love this design as well. If you can see, that's like the orange t-shirt, has that cool picture on it. I love that one. But then I really want the one of him standing in the doorway on fire. But you've got to get the one with the film poster on it. Maybe I'll worry about that later. I think that kind of poster or that picture, maybe not a Fright Rags one, but someone will make that. So I think you should focus more on stuff like the one of him standing in the doorway. That seems a bit more of an exclusive. You've got to get that one that tells the story of the movie, because I've got the other one from Halloween 2018. Now that's that Osborne guy who's done this one as well. And on the 2018 one, it kind of tells the story of what that film's about. It's got Michael Myers at the top, Laurie Strode standing in the road holding the gun looking for him. And then this one obviously has Michael with the burnt side and all the mob coming after him. So it kind of tells the story on each one of these t-shirts, what each film is about. So you got to get that one. They do it in a t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt, and a hoodie. I would just go t-shirt on that one. But then this is what throws a bit of a spanner in the works. I have to choose. I've already picked. Look at that one. I want that one. I want that one because of the long sleeves, and I like the purple one too. But you can see the designs, absolutely beautiful. And that's all of it. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different designs. Yeah, I'll get 3 at the most, and that's going to be tricky because, like I said, by the time you add up all the extra bits, that ends up costing a lot of money. But I don't want to miss out on them. Also, folks, if you're watching this, get in touch with me. I'm not 100% sure yet what I'm going to sell, but I will be selling some figures from my collection soon, and I don't know what they are just yet, and I don't want to say just yet in case I change my mind. But if you are following me on Instagram or Facebook, send me a little private message, maybe later on tonight or tomorrow, and just shoot me a little message just saying I'm interested in maybe some of the stuff you're selling, and I'll tell you what they are. Because at the moment, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to get rid of, but I want to start talking to people. If you're in the UK, that'd be even better. But yeah, bear in mind, folks, send me a little message if you're interested in maybe some of the stuff I've got, because I will be selling a few bits and pieces very soon. Hang on, where are we? Kev's Matrix, surprising no werewolf masks in the collection. I know, man. I believe me, I've seen a few that I've been very interested in. But I haven't got any werewolf masks yet. It wouldn't be great if Trick or Treat did a American Werewolf mask, a full head Kessler Wolf mask. That's doable, man. Do it. And I'm surprised no one's ever done like a Jack where he's been, decomposing. That would be cool. Or yeah, when he's like a fresh kill version, when he's still on the moors lying there. Yeah, that'd be bad. Donnie Daz says, fingers crossed, Hot Toys does a Doctor or a Doc Ock or Green Goblin. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Obviously they're going to do a bunch of figures from Far From Home. Is it Far? No Way Home. That's it. They're all home something. Phantom in the house. Hey, Phantom. He says, rewatching your free Zero Leatherface review in anticipation for the new one. Oh, thanks, Phantom, for watching. Thanks, sir. And thanks for all those likes, folks. 41 likes. I'm very happy with that. That's lovely. Alex Talbot is back. Thank you, Alex. Welcome back, sir. Toys of Arkham says, have you watched Rambo Last Blood yet? Oh, right. I really enjoyed it. Would definitely recommend Last Blood. Now, obviously, is that the last one they made? I wasn't mad keen on it, to be honest, dude. It would have been fine as a standalone separate movie, just with Stallone playing a character, helping out a family and stuff. But he didn't have the long hair anymore. And it just, yeah, I didn't really like the ending with him sitting there on his porch. Spoiler alert. I think he was pretty badly damaged, if I remember correctly. Probably assume that he's going to die on that porch. I like the ending of the one before. It's so much better, where he took out all those horrible bad guys, and then he goes back home, and you just see him slowly walking back to his farm where his dad's going to be there. That was such a beautiful ending. Finally, you felt a bit of closure for Rambo. He was going home. His dad's obviously still on the farm, because as the camera's panning far away and he's walking up that long pathway to the farm back in America, you can tell that someone's there, and it's his dad, because the name's still on the post box. And that was such a beautiful ending for Rambo. After all the horrible crap he went through, that was just a nice way to do it. And then they have to go and do a fucking another one. And no, I'm not a massive fan. I'd recommend a lot of people avoid that one, to be fair, because, like I said, the ending to the one before it was perfect, and then they kind of undid it all. I know life, throws a curveball at you, and that you don't always get a happy ending, but I was very satisfied with the one before it. All right, Peters Film Studios Limited. Are you going to make a Halloween fan film? Well, I've done some stuff. Not a fan film. I don't have enough people I can sort of rely on to help me with it. So I have to do everything myself. Whenever I do a video where I'm wearing the Michael Myers mask and wearing the coveralls, it's just me. It's just me, and I have to figure out how I'm going to do it. If Moxie, if you're watching, we can maybe you can try and help me do a little fan film. Maybe one day I can be coming after Moxie with with a knife. We'll see. But I leave that to the other folks. I just like doing showcase stuff. I get a new mask, like when I get the Kills mask back from Simon, I'll do a little something, little something, just a showcase video, really, just to show it off. Absolutely. Anthony Leonard, is it Leonard or Leonard? Leonard, I think. Don't know. Anthony, anyway, says John Lennon or Paul McCartney, who is the better songwriter? Don't care. Whose songs are more brilliant, Dean? Are you the man who will settle this eternal debate? I am not. Definitely not the man for that job. I'm sorry. I respect the Beatles. Got to respect them. They wrote some incredible songs, but I just never really got into them myself. I appreciate them big time. No denying their impact and their legacy. Just not, it's like Iron Maiden. I know they're incredible. 10 out of 10. Amazing band. Just never bought an album. Never got into them. I was busy with Guns N' Roses, and I love Guns N' Roses. But I like Metallica as well. Love Metallica, but just never really got that into them. Never. I mean, I did get the Black Album, and I did get one of the Reload albums. And I like a lot of Metallica stuff. Obviously, they're amazing. But it's just sometimes. Oh, hang on. Someone's replied to my thingy. 3 p.m. in the UK, I think, says Paul Wright, and Lee Bauer says 3 p.m. UK. Excellent. Okay, thanks, Lee. Thanks, Paul. And anyone else who answered that question. That's brilliant. I'll have to remember that. I'm going to take a picture because just in case I forget. I won't forget that, but still, just in case, best to take a picture. I want to be prepared, see? I don't want to miss that. There it is. Thank you very much. Pumpkin in the house says, "What's up, buddy?" Hey, Pumpkin. Pumpkin. But yeah, sorry, Anthony. Oh wait, he's asked me something else here. Oh, and Ryan and Chiara in the house as well. Excellent. Okay. Hang on, I have to go back. I missed some stuff here. Right, Laren, did you see Pearl Jam in 1996? Love the poster that used to hang behind you, by the way. Yes, sir. Pearl Jam in 1996. I was 15, just about to turn 16. It was October 28th or 29th. It was, I think, no, it might have been the 30th. They played 2 nights, and I went to the first night, and they started with Oceans, and I was front row center, right at the front. And get this, I'd never been to a gig in my life. I'd never even seen a band play in a pub. I'd never seen live music before, and I was obsessed in 96 with Pearl Jam. I was friggin' obsessed. I had to hear everything. I had to find everything I could find. I loved them. And I saw them in 96, Wembley Arena, the first night they played. It was when No Code came out. I love that album. And Eddie Vedder was like, he came out, and I swear to God, this was when the gap between the stage and the crowd wasn't as big. I swear there was about maybe 5 foot. No, about maybe 5-6 foot between me and the stage. And Eddie Vedder's just standing there the whole time, right in front of me, spitting distance. And it was incredible, absolutely incredible. I was so crushed. I got absolutely crushed at the front. I remember there was like this sponge kind of surface on the top bar that I was holding onto like this. And I'm not a big guy. I'm like 5'10" if I don't slouch. But I remember just being crushed. I mean, they've taken precautions now. Obviously, things happened, with crowds and stuff at gigs, and they've had to take more precautions now. But back then in 96 at the Pearl Jam gig, it was just a free-for-all. And Eddie Vedder kept throwing things like just missing me. Like the guy beside me, he was a bit bigger than me, a bit older than me, and he caught an empty wine glass, or I think it was, because Eddie Vedder was drinking wine the whole gig, and he was using plastic see-through cups, and he kept throwing the plastic cups out into the crowd, and he caught 2 of them. He caught 2 picks, and then I remember Jeff threw out some picks, and Stone threw out some picks to the crowd, and he caught loads of stuff. I almost caught one, but his big long arm managed to outreach me and grab it. I was like, oh, he had so much stuff. I thought, come on, mate, give us one of them. Anyway, yes, it was an amazing gig, Laren, in 1996. I've seen them since then 2 more times, but nothing beats 1996 because Eddie Vedder still had the voice. He very quickly after 96, it started to decline a bit. His voice started to go downhill. It's just a fact of life. But back in 96, he still had the raspiness, and he was still pissed off, Eddie. Eddie Vedder switched very quickly at a certain point. Right after No Code, he lost that kind of pissed off Eddie Vedder edge that he always had. And it sort of, he went to very nice guy Eddie, which is all well and good, but I much preferred the more angsty, pissed off, grungy Eddie. So I'm glad that I got to see it. It's like when I saw Tool. I've seen Tool 8 times, but I saw them the first time on the Lateralis tour in 2001, I think, and that was the absolute peak best time to see Tool play live. I saw them a bunch of times on the 10,000 Days tour, and it was always great. I always enjoyed it, but it wasn't a patch on the Lateralis tour. It was much darker on stage, way more just atmospheric, man. They used to have these, like, before they came on stage for the Lateralis tour, they had this just darkness and like these Tibetan throat singer kind of samples, really low down and just creepy sounding. It would just play for like 5 minutes, and before you knew it, you were watching the best band on the planet play some of the most amazing music in the world. I loved it. Oh man. Anyway, Laren, good question, man. That kept me going for a little while. Good stuff. Juicy. Yeah, the poster with the sharks. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken it down, really. I've still got that poster. Love that poster. Yes, sir. Ryan and Char, hey guys, thanks for joining. It says hope hope all is well, mate. I've recently been playing Red Dead Online. Good stuff. Didn't like it when I first played a few years back, but now it's quite a cool Western RPG. Did you give it a go? Yeah, I have dipped in and out a little bit of Red Dead Online. It's fantastic, and now they've added so much, just like with GTA 5 online. They've added so much to do. Obviously, not as much as GTA Online. That's just insane. It's so good. Literally, you could survive just playing GTA Online for a couple of years. There's so many. I keep getting gas. Sorry about that. But yeah, Red Dead Online. I need to get back to that. I got my character created. I haven't leveled him up too much, but yeah, I need to jump back into that. It's great stuff. Anthony says, Dean, did you see the movie Logan? Yes, sir, I have. I recently showed that to my mate Matthew, and he liked it. He enjoyed it very much. There is some truly wonderful things going on in that film. 11 has a Logan figure, which is pretty good, as well as thoughts on the figure. Oh, wait. Any thoughts on the figure? Not really. No, I haven't paid too much attention to the Logan figures, although I am aware of them and they do look very good. I was always a little bit tempted to have a Logan in the black and white suit from the beginning of the movie when he's driving the limo around. But no, I don't have any of those. But yeah, Logan's it's the best Wolverine movie for sure. Pumpkin, what's up, buddy? Not much, sir. Just doing a live stream. Paul Wright, free. Oh yeah, that's when they were confirming the time for me. Thank you very much for that, guys. I'm going to go ahead and lubricate my vocal tubage. That's better. Dean from Anthony, would you be willing to sell your Judge Dredd figure? I love what you did with that figure when you tweaked it. How much if you were to sell it? I would likely be willing to buy it. I'm not sure about that one, Anthony. I do love the Dredd film. I'm probably going to try to hang on to that. And guess what time it is, folks? It's that time again. Yes. Every fucking time. Every goddamn Friday. Whether you like it or not, I'm here doing my thing. Just for you. Free. It's all free. Optional free content, yet people still complain. Baffles me. Absolutely baffles me. Right. Or was I? Should I? Still going. But yeah, Anthony, talk to me. Probably won't sell Dread, but I will probably sell a few things. If you missed that earlier, folks, I'm probably going to be selling some figures soon. Not sure what, but message me. Instagram, Facebook message, get in touch and we can talk about some stuff. Max Hammer. So if Rambo's dad is still on the farm, how old's the dad? Rambo was 120 in that movie. What? I don't know. How old? Yeah, Rambo was about, in that film that I'm talking about, the one before the last one, I reckon he was about, what, 50? So his dad 75, 80 on his last legs. But that's what was nice. At least Rambo made it back for the last few years, maybe, of his dad's life. At least he could help him on the farm a bit, and his dad would know that his farm's going to be, carry on because Rambo's back and he's going to probably live in peace on the farm. Perfect. They have to go and fuck it up, don't they? Roy, Alex, Dean, what did you think about my Hot Toys pictures and the way I fixed my Hot Toys Harley Quinn hair? Oh, yeah, because did your hair break the same as mine? Where's my one? Oh, she's up there. But yeah, one of the ponytails on my Harley Quinn broke. I had to glue it back on again. I think Alex had to do the same thing. Well done, Alex, for fixing her. Max Hammer, F it. I'll make a fan movie with you. Oh, cheers, Max. Yeah, I mean, if I could find someone, and it's easier now because the Halloween Kills mask fits everyone so much better. It's going to be easier to find someone who can put on the Kills mask and I can film them, because that's what I want to do. I'm always, because it's just me, I have to put on the stuff and film it and light it and try and angle things perfectly and try it all by myself. It's really, really, really difficult. I just want to be able to concentrate on what I do best, which is get the camera in my hands and give me something to work with, and I'll do it. So, yeah, one day, hopefully. Alex again says, Dean, what did you think about my... Oh, no, I did that. Yeah, sorry. Trooper 51 says, where's it gone? I bought a 1979 Michael Myers mask and it's way too big for a standard size. What the fuck? Yep, it's a big mask, man. It is. Do you know what you want to do? If I wanted to get a 78 mask that I know will fit me, I'd probably get the Ben Tramer Tots mask and rework that one. Or there's another one. I remember Simon mentioned it to me. You might have even sent me one once. There's a couple of options. You got to rework them though. But yeah, I might eventually get myself a Ben Tramer Tots mask and rework it myself, or try one of the other ones and rework that. But yeah, the official 78 mask by Tots is very big. Hopefully they'll just bring that out again and just shrink it down a bit. It will sell like crazy, man. So many people want one that fits. Max Hammer, Lennon and McCartney are different sides of the same coin. They're equal. Dylan is the songwriting boss. Fair enough. JJ Conroy, your best film of the 90s/80s, if you can pick one, when you thought, wow, now that's a film. Okay, so we can't include Batman Begins because that was 2005. Damn it. And Dog Soldiers was also the early 2000s. Damn it. All right. Well, obviously, I mean, RoboCop, arguably one of the very best films of the 80s. Just story, special effects, soundtrack, characters, acting, effects. I said effects again, but you deserve saying a few times. Just not only for the Ed 209 and the amazing stop motion by Phil Tippett, but the blood effects and how the scene with Murphy getting killed at the beginning is still to this day disturbing to watch. It's really just incredible. So I'd say, I mean, I don't know what my favorite is, folks, but I'd say RoboCop, 89 Batman, Predator, Aliens, well, Alien is 70, 79, isn't it? So I guess it'd have to be Aliens. By the way, Aliens Fireteam, yeah, the new game, I'm not feeling it. I've watched some reviews. I mean, it's pretty predictable. I knew what I was in for early as soon as they announced it, but I just don't see myself getting that yet. Maybe one day when it's dirt cheap. But yeah, it's a shame. I really want a good Colonial Marines Aliens game, single player. Or, chuck some online multiplayer in there as well, but just give us a friggin' awesome Aliens game where we get to just be the Marines and just, yeah, be friggin' cool, man. Dylan Hicks. Hey, Dylan. He says, hi, Dean. I have the NECA 1/4 Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman and the 89 Batman coming. And I know you have the Catwoman. How is the head sculpt on her? It's fantastic, man. Yeah, you get two. You get one with the hair all scraggly sticking out of the mask, and you get another one where she's just all clean. They're brilliant. They're fantastic. Very, very, very good. I have sold my 89 Batman now, folks. I did mention that probably last week. But yeah, the 89 Hot Toys Batman is gone. I've still got my Batman Returns on the shelf, so I've got one Keaton left, so I'm keeping him. But now, later on down the line, I might get, because you've got the Mezco option for an 89 Batman, and you've got the quarter scale NECA figure of the 89 Batman as well. So I might get the NECA one if that's possible. But I'm not too bothered. I've still got a Keaton in the collection. Christian Bale Batman Begins is the one I really like, obviously. So as long as I've got those, I'm fine. Michael Myers in the house. He says, "What's up, dog?" Have you seen First Blood? One of the best movies ever made. 3-0 are releasing a 1/6 scale figure. Can't wait. Yeah, Michael Myers. We were just talking about that a little while ago. First Blood is excellent. My favorite Rambo movie for sure. And then I think the one before the last one, like I was saying, I think it's called John Rambo in America, and they just called it Rambo. I don't know. Right, it's Rambo 4, isn't it? Technically, yeah, because it's Rambo First Blood, and then the 2 and 3 were kind of like him out in the wilderness and the desert in part 3 and stuff, and then part 4 is the one I really like. I think, yeah. Anyway, yes, I've seen the figure. It does look pretty good. I might do a my thoughts video on it at some point soon. I'm not too sure if I care enough to do it yet, but I do. Probably should. Anthony, Dean, I purchased the Sideshow Ghostface figure and it's amazing. Such shelf presence. Absolutely. I also purchased the Star Toys Anton Chigurh figure from No Country for Old Men. I know what you mean. Yeah. It is really a good figure. Excellent. Yeah. The No Country for Old Men figure does look really good. I haven't seen any videos on it yet, but it did look good from the pictures I saw. Max Hammer says, just find a load of guys from random and make a movie look as Sam Raimi and how he made Evil Dead. Yeah. Yep. Well, we'll see. JJ Conroy. Yeah, man, RoboCop, just the overall look of him, another character who still holds up to this day. Yeah, absolutely. The original RoboCop definitely holds up. No doubt about it. Still a really cool look. I don't think you'll ever beat that look when it comes to RoboCop. It didn't, the reboot, whatever. It's a watchable film, but it doesn't compare. Max Hammer says, "Are you watching the new episodes of The Walking Dead? Effects and makeup are still great." No, sir, I have not. Just not watching those. Nothing against them, but just not watching them at the moment. I keep watching Big Bang Theory again and again and again and again on Netflix. I just love it. Thanks, Nick. I almost did it again. Thanks, Moxie, for introducing me to Big Bang Theory. Just such a warm hug of a program. Just no matter what's going on, you put on Big Bang Theory and you feel nice and safe and warm and snug. Anthony, Max Hammer, you are correct on Lennon and McCartney, but I feel they are leagues above Dylan, though, due to melody and song structure. But Dylan is my next favorite. They would make great figures. Yeah. Oh, and we lost. What's his name? Oh, bugger. I know his name. Typical. As soon as I'm doing a live stream, I forget. The drummer from the Rolling Stones. We just lost him. He lived to be 80, so he did all right. So, yeah, rest in peace. Drummer from the Rolling Stones. Max. Dylan and McCartney made a album together. Rumor says that it was never released. I pick Bob over Len Mac due to Dylan's volume. Don't think Dean listens to this type of music. Yeah, not really. Like I said earlier, I really do appreciate and respect everything the Beatles did, and same with Bob Dylan. But it's not quite what I search for when I need to hear something. It doesn't have the. I don't know how to describe it. But Tool have everything that I look for in music. Slint in the background, there's a band called Slint. The album is called Spiderland. That also kind of encapsulates, the first 2 tracks on that album kind of encapsulates what I look for in music. And Massive Attack also come very close a lot of the time to what I'm looking for in music. The album Mezzanine, the track Angel, and every track on that album really. Yeah, man. Max Hammer says, but Dean should try Tom Waits' album Blood Money. I guarantee Dean would love the album Blood Money. I'm familiar with Tom Waits. Pretty sure that's who Heath Ledger based his Joker voice on. There's that famous interview now where it's undeniable. But yeah, I know some Tom Waits stuff. Stormtrooper in the house. Hey, Stormtrooper says, did you ever get your Mandalorian figure? Fuck no. If not, you really should have by now. So open a claim or something if you can. Yeah, I still have not received my Mandalorian figure. I've messaged the guy a bunch of times asking for my money back. He told me that I couldn't have my money back, and he won't reply to me anymore. I've used the phone numbers that you guys shot me a couple of streams back. You guys were really helpful when you sent me some numbers that I can use to contact eBay or PayPal. I tried all those numbers and there was no one to talk to. They just basically tell you to go to the eBay page and scroll down, and there's usually someone who can help you. Bullshit. So no, I don't know what the hell's going to happen, man. The guy in Hong Kong's got my money. He won't send. Well, he won't give me my money back. He won't reply to me. I don't know what's going on. I can't even leave any feedback because I haven't got the figure yet, and there is no option to leave any feedback. There's only the option to contact the seller, and then when before I can send him a message, it wants me to put in the item number. So I copy and paste the item number, and it tells me that it doesn't exist. So I'm truly fucked, and I'm really angry because that's a lot of money, and he's got my money, and he won't give it back, and he's a thief, little motherfucking son of a bitch. I want to get on a plane and kick his shitting fucking ass in, but I can't. Sorry, folks. It's just very frustrating. I'm not a rich man. I could do with that money back. I really could. And yeah, son of a bitch. Be very careful. I'll tell you who it is. I'll tell you who the motherfucker is. I got the screenshots here. Where are we? So avoid the shit out of this guy. Hang on. Here he is. Yeah, the name. The name. Let me cover up the item number with something. I don't know. Oh, bollocks. Let me try and do it this way. I'll get you this knobhead's name. Cover up that. So that right there, MNY1 backwards, so I can't see. MNY 19-53. That's the son of a bitch who's got my money and won't give it back to me and won't reply to me anymore. Motherfucker. So don't buy anything from that dickhead. I checked his feedback. He's got a fair bit of positive feedback, but there were 19 negative feedbacks saying, don't deal with this guy. I don't know. I thought I was safe enough. But that's who I'm dealing with. What a piece of shit. Won't reply to me. I sent him a message yesterday again, and I wasn't aggressive. Obviously I'm not being all fluffy and sweet about it anymore because he's taking the piss, but I'm not like, saying, you send me my fucking money, you son of a bitch. I'm just, saying, I did specifically say, this is not right. I've paid you the money. You haven't sent me the item. You're not replying to me. Please send me back my money. And no reply. I also haven't had any reply from the refund I was waiting for from the Cool Models quarter scale body I ordered like a year ago. He's not replying to me either. So I'm really pissed off. And there's just no easy way to get in touch with eBay now. I remember when I got a fake Baby Yoda Christmas tree bauble thing that I bought, and I got it and it turned out to be totally fake. Went online, looked for the eBay customer service number, found it straight away, sent them an email, and then I got a text message back saying, we're going to call you in 5 minutes to talk about your situation. They called me back. They sorted it right there and then. I thought that would be the same case now, but I don't know what's going on. It's very difficult for me to find any way to get talking to eBay people at the moment. I just can't find them. Just can't get it. Can't find that special magic phone number that's going to get me through. But I'll have to keep looking. I just don't want this guy in Hong Kong to get away with what he's done, man. That's a lot of money for the Mandalorian figure. It's a lot of money, and I can't afford to lose that money. Anyway, sorry for going. You asked. Okay, here we go. Alex says, Dean, I just want to say that it's been really chill, bro, to be in contact with you, my man, and hopefully we can build a strong friendship through our interest, my guy, if that's okay with you, bro. Well, Alex, I'll do my best. I'll do my very best. I remember I sent you a message just kind of letting you know that it is difficult sometimes for me to get back to every message straight away. Alex sent a fair few messages, bless him, and I try my best. So I'll be here, Alex, but if I don't reply straight away, don't take offense. It's just because I'm either busy doing the videos or, there's so much going on. There's other things going on in my life that I never talk about on here because it's private, but we've all got stuff going on, trust me. Yeah, man, it's difficult sometimes, but I'm glad to have your support, Alex, man. It means a lot, it really does. Third Eye 322 in the house. Hey, Third Eye, he's a good dude. He says, what's up, Dean? Sorry for the delay on the music. No worries, man. Take your time with that. That's all good. My wisdom teeth have been kicking my ass. Oh, I know that feeling. He says, getting them removed on Monday. Oh, you're a brave man. You're a brave man. He said, so it will be a couple more weeks. Hard to focus at the moment. Oh, mate, let's just talk about that for a minute. All right. Well, one of my wisdom teeth, I think it's the one on this side. It's not upright like normal teeth are. My wisdom tooth is laying flat like it's sleeping in a bed. And every now and then it moves around and it causes me absolute agony. It's horrible. It's painful. But the dentist I saw many years ago, he told me that in order to get that tooth out, he was going to have to break my jaw. And he said it will be the most unpleasant 20 to 30 minutes of your life. And I just remember thinking, well, I'm not coming back to you, you sadist. And by the way, like I've said before, who would want to be a dentist as a career? I know the money's good, but that's a decision. It's like I want to be ripping teeth out and dealing with blood and pus and bad breath and spit all the time every day. Weirdos. I'm sorry, but it's true. Who the hell would want to be a dentist? Watch out. If you're going out, you've just started a new relationship and he or she is a dentist, watch out for them. Yeah, man. But yeah, third eye, I feel your pain literally every couple of months. It starts off again and then I just wait it out and it goes away. Another dentist I saw afterwards said, well, you don't have to have it out. She was nice. She said, you could just live with those little bits, those instances that come along every now and then when it does hurt, and then eventually it will, stop again, and you'll have a couple of months of no pain, and then it will come back and go away, come back. I'll just live with it, to be honest. I'm 40 now, and I've lived with it this long. I'm fine. I don't want to go through, get my jaw broken and all that. No, thanks. Max Hammer says, damn, what eBay seller was that? I just showed you. I think Loonton toys on eBay are also going to disappear soon. Disappear in a bad way. All right. Yeah, Max Hammer, I showed who it was. Absolute scumbag. I want it resolved. Just want it off my mind. It's a lot of money, man. Can't lose that money. Even if he friggin' sends me the stupid pissing Mandalorian figure and I can just sell it and I'll lose out on a few pounds and just have to bite the bullet. But I want my property, man. Either I want my item or I want my goddamn money. Max, damn, he has good feedback too. Okay, you get the Halloween mask ready. I'll get the knife and we go to Hong Kong and I'm going to say the rest. We film it. Oh, no, God. Snuff movies. Yeah, that would be a Halloween fan movie of sorts, wouldn't it? Going to Hong Kong, dealing with that situation. Yeah. Fantasy stuff, that is. Right. Stormtrooper at that. What's this? That must be a nightmare. Talking about the eBay situation. Sorry to bring it up. I thought you would have hopefully received it. The eBay customer service can be a pain now. It's to go on a chat with them and request to speak. Okay. Yeah, I think I've seen that and I've tried that too. I've had no joy, but I'm going to keep trying. Person on there, hopefully you can sort it. Yeah, thanks, Stormtrooper. Thank you. K&L Collectibles in the house. Hey, Chris from K&L Collectibles. He says, congrats on 27K. Have I did it? Did I do it? I don't think it's there yet. Is it? Let me check. Maybe I missed it. Almost 27K last time I checked. Oh, shit, I have. Yay. I made it. 27,000 subscribers. Oh, bless every one of you as well. Lovely, lovely people. But if you're just joining the stream now, we've got 34 mother flippers. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, and I'll just quickly plug it again now because it's hard times and I need the help. YouTube have recently started taxing YouTubers' money. So let's say you make £230 1 month, you're only going to get 180 of that £230. So I'm really not making much money on YouTube. The figure pit has slowed down a little bit because of some situation going on with family stuff. That's fair enough. But yeah, I am really trying to subtly push the Patreon page, my Dean Knight 333 Patreon page. I got 27,000 subscribers and 34 Patreons, so the numbers are not quite matching up. If I can even get, hopefully, if I can get to 100 Patreons, you can join up for $1 a month, as little as $1. Obviously, you can do more than that if you want. Different tiers for different Patreons. But once I get to 100 Patreons, I'll start doing some Night Vision merch that I can start, getting you guys some cool T-shirts and stickers. It's just such a nice little logo, man, to have. Like, that'll work on a black T-shirt right there. Boom. or a black cap, Night Vision logo. Get some stickers. You can put some Night Vision stickers. But the point is, folks, it's getting very difficult to survive on YouTube. It is my main gig, and it's really, really, really difficult. I'm not a big YouTuber. I make very, very little money on YouTube, despite working so hard every day doing videos, sometimes 2 videos a day, and it's very difficult. I do not make nearly as much as people might think who are not familiar with how this all works. You get half a penny, not a penny, half a penny for each ad apparently that people watch. So even if you get 1,000 views on a video, you don't make shit. So I'm struggling. So I'm calling out to all my fans on the YouTube. Anyone who finds the video anyone who finds the channel entertaining or helpful, or if you enjoy the content, please consider joining up with Patreon just to keep this channel thrive and keep it strong. I want to review more stuff. I want to up the production value. I want to do better for you guys. But yeah, it's getting very difficult to survive on YouTube. It really is. Since they started taxing the money, it's not easy. But I appreciate you guys. And for the 34 people who are with me on Patreon, bless you. Thank you so much for sticking with me. It really does mean a lot. Honestly, I have no idea. And your name will go at the end of every video, at the end credits, when the names go up, just like the movies and stuff. That's what I think of you guys. Everyone on Patreon is like a producer of Night Vision. You're all producers helping the channel create content. Where was I? Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, so Kano was thanks for letting me know, Chris, about the 27,000 subscribers. That's just so cool, man. Thank you. Finally, we got to 27,000. That's some number right there. That's a big number. That's a big number. Let's do some yeah. What is the capacity of Wembley Arena?
Wembley Arena has a capacity of 12,500.
12,500 capacity in Wembley Arena. So you wouldn't be able to fit all my subscribers in Wembley. If I was to do an event, get up on stage, show you a little bit of skin, do a little dance, there would be, you do the math. There'd be some of you disappointed. You wouldn't be able to get in. Can't fit all of you in Wembley Arena. Capacity of Wembley Stadium, 90,000. So yeah, you're all going to get into Wembley. Plenty of room. Social distancing. You're all set. But yeah, you're not all going to fit into Wembley Arena, which is that's a cool thing. That's a cool thing. I'm proud of that. Right, but that's all thanks to you guys subscribing. Jesus, look at that. Sorry, Instagram. Right. 80s horror fan 88. Hello and welcome to the live stream. He says, "Hey, dude, I'm new to commenting. Been watching for a while. Your passion and content, top stuff." Oh, thank you very much, 80s horror fan 88. Appreciate that, man. Thanks very much. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for speaking and getting in touch and stuff. Hopefully, I hear more from you. Give me a question. Give me some questions, 80s horror fan 88. What you got? What you got on your mind? Talk to me. Evil Alex in the house. Hey, Evil Alex. Ain't seen you in a little while. Welcome back. He says, "Hello, how was your week?" It was good. Well, not too bad. Can't complain. Says, "Did you send your kills mask already for a rehaul?" Oh, yeah, I was going to mention something about that. I did. I've sent it to Simon. Let me just find this video because I'm pretty sure he's talking about me and maybe a few other people, but I just got the vibe he saw my video and he was getting angry. He's basically, the gist of the video is he's angry at people for sending their mask off to get reworked before the films come out, and I get that, but where is he? Let's see. Rehaul. He really hates it when you call it rehauling as well. He's funny though. Where is he? Come on. All right, let me just get like videos from this week. That'll narrow it down a bit. Where are you? Where are you? There he is. Right, this geezer. That guy. Go watch that video. That's a laugh. It's just like a 18-minute rant about people being idiots for sending off their mask for a rehaul before the films come out. But yeah, again, definitely take 18 minutes out of your life to watch that one. It's quite funny. It's a good rant video. It's got good taste, though, man. He's got Die Hard, The Fog in the background, all kinds of stuff. No, fair play to him. But it did give me a chuckle. Third Eye. Oh wait, no, hang on. He says, "Oh yeah." Third Eye says, "What's the longest you've felt pain with your wisdom teeth. I've lived with it now for a while, but it's been 24/7 for the past 2 weeks straight. Well, if it's been 24/7 for 2 weeks, then you do need to do something about it. When I get the pain, it's literally just because, like everyone's gums and teeth, every now and then they move a little bit. It just moves a little bit. So I must have the one that's lying on its side is probably up against the nerve or something. Now that's the other thing, actually, to be fair. The guy who told me that if I wanted my tooth out there, it was going to be the worst 20 minutes to 30 minutes of my life. He also said, if you choose not to do anything about it, there is a chance that that tooth could press up against a nerve that could make one side of my face lose all feeling forever. So I'm not too keen on that happening, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm fingers crossed that won't happen. Just one side of my face completely numb all the time. So if I ever get in a fight, I'll just have to go, make sure you hit this side. Didn't feel that. But yeah, man, I've never experienced the pain for 2 weeks straight. Usually it's for 2 days and then it will settle down for a few months, come back again for another 2 days, settle down for a few months, come back again for a couple of days, go away for a couple of months. That's my pattern. So I'm all right, really. But yeah, I'll get it sorted. Third Eye, good dude. Just look after yourself. Don't be like me and just be like one of those guys who just hopes that everything's just going to go away. If you just ignore it, it's not the best thing to do. Stormtrooper, maybe buy something in stock under a different name. And then when you receive it, say it was damaged or didn't receive it, pay back for the utter cunt. Yeah, I don't know if I'll go that route, Stormtrooper, but I definitely need to exact some kind of vengeance on this particular douchebag. Hopefully it all gets resolved. Hopefully, if I can just talk to eBay, they'll help me out, I need to get that happening. Larian McMillan says, thanks for telling me about the Pearl Jam concert. My first big live show was John Carpenter, front row as well. Very special for me. Oh, that's very cool, man, to see John Carpenter playing live. So you would have heard all the themes, man. Halloween, Escape from New York, The Fog, They Live, The Thing. Some really good stuff. Excellent. That's very cool. K&L Collectibles. Sure, mate. It's an incredible accomplishment. Oh, what, the 27K? Yes, sir. Thank you. Cheers, Dean. We're working to try and get to 2K still. Well, it's a long, hard slog, man. Believe me. Remember, I've been doing this since 2007. 2007. That's a long time now. And yeah, it's taken me this long to get to 27,000. Other people who review figures have come along like in 1 year and 2 years and they've hit 100K. We all know who I'm talking about. But yeah, that's because they buy everything. If I bought everything, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. If you got the money and you can do it, then that's what you want the channel to be, then that's what you do. You have to buy everything and review it. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a very good way to get up there. I mean, it makes sense. I can't do that. So that's why it's taken me longer. But I'm okay with that. It's a steady, gradual, slow climb up the hill rather than instantly shooting up to stardom and everyone knows who you are and everyone blah, 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 and they resent you because you got there too quick and you didn't work very hard. And it's like when Ricky Gervais started doing stand-up comedy just like that. He didn't do the 10-year clubs in the back, the back alleys doing all the grafting, working on his craft. He just went straight to stand up, and a lot of comedians were like, fuck Ricky Gervais, you shouldn't be able to just go straight to the massive stadiums. You've never done. But that's, he was funny, so it's fine. Whatever. Anyway, Lord of the Seven Strings says, like number 53. Huh? But that's also Chris from K&L Collectibles. Subscribe to the Lord of the Strings channel as well, folks. Evil Alex, do you have any weapons, swords, or gun replicas in your collection, or want to any like Conan swords or Luke's lightsaber and stuff? Not really. No, I'm not really. Ow, Jesus. Sorry, bear with me. I've been my foot's been, oh, you don't want to know about that. Basically, my foot's hurting because of something I've been doing for the last 20 minutes and didn't realize. There we go. Feeling coming back to my foot now. There we go. Right. No, I've got a Freddy Krueger glove from NECA from Halloween, from Nightmare on Elm Street 3. It's a good glove. That's about all I got. Never really been too interested in getting any Michael Myers knives or anything. But no, not really. Not too many weapon replicas or anything like that. Evil Alex also says, take the teeth out. I had a wisdom tooth pain. One day I got straight to doctor. They took it out. Best decision ever. Yeah, I know. It doesn't give me enough grief for me to really need to do it, though. Honestly, I mean, it's every few months I get a couple of days of uncomfortable. You know, it's pretty nasty, but it always goes away after a couple of days, and then I get a few months of peace. So, you know, your brain's a funny thing, man. Since I started talking about wisdom teeth, I'm feeling like a sensation here. It's like your brain is, you know, you can even, yeah, we won't go there, but yeah, the brain is very powerful. Try not to think about anything too negative when it comes to your own body, because you can actually make it happen. So don't do that. Alex says, Dean, would be okay at some point to video chat face to face, like talking Hot Toys and Michael Myers and everything and anything. Well, I might do that as a Patreon reward. I was thinking about that earlier because, like I said, I do need to get more Patreons happening because the channel is struggling at the moment. So if people did like a £10, obviously you got the different tiers. If you do a $10 or above Patreon thing, then once a month I'd be quite happy to sit with you for 15-20 minutes and just talk once a month with the patrons who do that. So you got options. But like the Joker said, if you're good at something, never do it for free. And I've been doing it for free for 15 years, and I will continue to do it for free. But for those of you that want to help the channel get somewhere, you know, I will offer that. You know, it's not in the tier description at the moment, but if anyone does do, you know, $10 or above, I will do monthly chats with your personal chats, and I can even put them on the channel afterwards if you like. We can get permission from the people I chat with, and if you're happy for the chat we had to go on the channel once it's done, then I'll be happy to put that up. But yeah, folks. Shape in the Shadows. Kilt Man does have a point though. Oh, is that his name? Kilt Man. All right. Well, no, yeah, he has a point, obviously. You know, I thought that myself. I can't go into the reasons why I can't, man. I know, yeah, I can't. But for me personally, I can send my mask off to get rehauled because certain things came to light, came my way that have made it make total sense to do it now. I've got more than enough reference stuff to produce. Not me, Simon's going to do it, but we both got, you know, more than enough stuff to go on now to produce a really good rehaul, and that's what Simon's doing. You're going to see it when it's done. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, I mean, yeah, he has a point, but in my case, it makes total sense to do it now because we have what we need to do the job. So it's amazing. Lord of the Seven Strings, Dean, thanks. Only 12 away from 200 on this channel. Oh, what's the guitar channel's already at 200? That's pretty quick, man. That's good because you only started that recently. Ethan says, I stubbed my toe one time and I wanted to scream the F word at the top of my lungs, but I didn't. I was only talking about that with Moxie today on the phone. We were talking about beds. And my bed is not the biggest bed in the world. It's a double bed or king size or whatever the hell you call it. But it fits two people, but it's a bit tight. And well, you don't need to know all this stuff. But we were talking about stubbing our toe on beds. And now you are as well. So welcome to the stubbing the toe on a bed talk thing. Stephen Rinks. Oh, Stephen Rinks, the man who made it possible for me to have Pinhead in my collection. Not just one, but two Pinheads. Hey, Stephen, if you're still watching, man, thanks so much, man. Honestly, I love the Pinhead stuff. Absolutely love it. And that's all because of you. An amazing, amazing gesture. You've made my horror collection that much more awesome. Thank you very much. Let me know if you're still here, Stephen. Shadow, what the Shape in the Shadow says, oh, also have much is, oh wait, how much is 350 or 450 from US dollars to pounds? Google it. Just literally give it one of these and say $450 converted into sterling is £327. Easy. Alex says Big Bang Theory is absolutely amazing, bro. You watch it as well, Alex. That's good, man. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. Recommend it to any of you guys watching. If you've just never bothered with Big Bang Theory, believe me, it's for all of us, all the collectors, all the guys who are into Marvel, DC, Star Wars, all that stuff. There's always something in every episode. There's some specific episodes that you'd absolutely love. Watch it. It's on Netflix, man. Start at season 1, episode 1. Just you got like 13 seasons of absolute joy. I've watched it all the way through now about 4 times. I'm still watching it, man. I just can't get enough. Started watching Frasier with Moxie recently, and because I had the box set, I'm still waiting for Frasier to come on UK Netflix. It's not on there yet, but we've started watching Frasier. Love that show. Recommend that. Can't recommend Frasier enough. It still holds up really well. Like, I think Friends has dated a little bit, especially the first few seasons. Like, Chandler's humor hasn't aged very well for me personally. I just don't find him funny anymore. I think Ross ended up being the funniest guy in Friends, funniest character, full stop, in Friends. Just amazing. He's so funny. And I quite like his show Intelligence on Sky as well. I've watched half of season 2 now. I still need to watch the other 3 episodes or whatever, but I like Schwimmer. And episodes starring Matt LeBlanc on Netflix. That is amazing. That's written by the guys who wrote Friends. Matt LeBlanc is playing himself in a new show, and it's just amazing. It's really good. There's a lot of references back to Friends and talking about being on Friends and stuff, because it's kind of like reality kind of show thing. Very good episodes, it's called. So where was I? Patrick Thomas. I had the same thing with the wisdom tooth as you. Luckily, it was on the top and it came out in like 40 seconds, even though they said it was a strong tooth. I over worried, and I'm glad it's over. Oh man, no pain and no problem. That's good, Patrick. That's good, man. Evil Alex. I had surgery beginning of the month. Still not full recover. It was a Friday, so I missed one of your live streams. But I'm better now. Thanks, Evil Alex. That's all right, mate. You can always catch up with him later on in the week or whatever. But thanks, Alex. I appreciate that. Stephen Rinks. He is here, and he says, "You're welcome, my friend." Thank you, Stephen. Honestly, man, thank you so much. I love it. I got the Mezco one up there, and the 3-0 one is down here beside Spider-Man. You can't really see him. He's just off camera. Where is he? There you go. Whee! There he is. Whee! And the big one, or not the big one, but the other one, he's up there, isn't he? Where is he? There he is. There we go. Lovely stuff. Lord of the Seven Strings. Yeah, everyone has been quite supportive. 3 months into the channel now. Yes, sir. Will everyone go give Lord of the Seven Strings a bit of support? Doing his thing, man. Playing some riffs on the channel. I haven't done any riffs for a while. I used to do them when we got a super chat, but I haven't. All right, here we go. Are you a Peaky Blinders fan? Love it myself. I should be watching it. I should be watching Peaky Blinders. I love Tom Hardy and Cillian Murphy, whatever you say. They're great. They're both. I kind of ruined it for myself. Like I said many times before, I used to work at a hotel night shift, and it was very downtime. A lot of the time, there was just you had to kill time, and they had the computer in the office with YouTube and all of it. So I'd find myself watching all kinds of random stuff on YouTube, and I did watch a lot of big moments from Peaky Blinders, and I've sort of spoiled a lot of it for myself. So I don't see myself doing it now, but I wish I hadn't spoiled it for myself. And it's on Netflix. I should be watching it. I got no excuse, to be honest, JJ. But yeah, it does look amazing. I love. I've seen all the scenes where, like, after Tom Hardy's character is shot by Murphy, and then they have the meeting in the house, and he's talking to him. It's all very passive aggressive. It's brilliant. Yeah, just it looks good, man. I spoiled it for myself like a big idiot, and I spoiled Sons of Anarchy as well for myself on YouTube one night at that hotel as well. Watched all the kills, and now I know who dies and how. And idiot, shouldn't have done it. I had to kill time. Just looking up at that clock, thinking, "Oh God, 4 more hours. I've done everything. There's nothing to do. 4 hours. What am I going to do? Let's watch some YouTube and get paid for doing it. Brilliant, good times." Do you ever play any video games right now? Says Evil Alex. Not really, not at the moment. I was playing a bit of Days Gone, trying to mop up the last few hordes, and I did do very well. I've cleared like a massive portion of the map now. I did start a New Game Plus on Ghost of Tsushima, but haven't really even started with that yet. No, I haven't really been playing any video games lately. Not really lately. No. I love them though, man. Love games. Love them. And it's nice with Moxie as well because she loves games as well. I'm glad I found a lady who plays video games. That was always a worry. I was thinking, I don't want to end up with one of those people who just nags me and moans all the time. Oh, you're playing games, you're a grown man. Me. It's like, I love video games. I love being able to escape into another world. And I love it when a new Red Dead or a new GTA comes out. You just get this massive open world and you can just disappear into that world for a few hours. Beautiful. I love it. I'm really able to just lose myself in that experience, turn off the lights, put on the headphones and just play. And she likes stuff like World of Warcraft and Diablo and some other cool stuff as well. So it's nice that we have that in common as well as other things. I got her into Tool as well, which I'm proud of. So my girlfriend plays video games and likes Tool. So very nice. Oh, low battery. Jesus. Plug that in. 7%. It's going to switch off any second. There we go. We are back to full functionality. The Shape in the Shadows. Are you planning on getting the Kills coveralls from Tots and doing a review? I'm going to have a word. I'll have a word with Mad About Horror and see if they might be able to help me out with that, because I do a bit of work for Mad About Horror. Generally, anything to do with Michael Myers, I review for him. I haven't heard anything about the Sideshow Myers from them. I was kind of hoping, I didn't want to push it because I'm already doing a review for Art the Clown and American Werewolf when that comes out. But I'll have a word. I'm going to say, look, I probably won't even have to ask, to be honest. I mean, I reviewed the Kills mask, so in theory, they should probably send me the coveralls as well, but we'll see. I don't want to push it. But I'll happily review them. So watch this space. I'll get in touch with them and see if I can make it happen. Ethan, I fell down the stairs in a tent one time. What? I fell down the stairs in a tent and broke my arm. It was a really stupid idea. Have you done anything where you got hurt before? Yeah, sure. I'm a kid of the 80s, man. We just used to get on our BMX and go. There was no play date bollocks. You just went. You just turned up on your friend's house and you went out for an adventure. God, I've had some near-death experiences. I almost got impaled on a spiked fence once, or a spiked iron gate thing in the middle of nowhere. So close to dying. So close. Like, I've said it before. I've told the story before. I'll just give you a quick one. So yeah, it's like this iron bar, you know, like a big railing cordoning off an area. And me and my friend, we went in, did our little adventure stuff, whatever the hell we went and done. And then as we were leaving, he climbed over it, and then I climbed over it, and then I slipped. And at the top of the iron gate, it kind of curved out sideways or like diagonally, and it spikes like out like that on either side. So like straight, and then like splits like that, and the spikes come out. And I was climbing over it, absolute idiot. And one of the spikes went, and I was hanging like that with the spike here. So that could have so easily gone through my chest, and it would have got my heart. I would have been dead. I wouldn't be sitting here right now. I'd be a dead motherfucker. There'd be no Dean Knight free, and you'd all be that much worse off. And all the you just, you know, wouldn't have happened. And other things as well, like when I went through my little skateboarding phase in the 80s, late 80s, almost went under a car once. That was bad. But yeah, I've had near-death experiences. Almost got run over a couple of times on the way to the hotel at night when I was doing my night shift job. Always someone in a Mercedes for some reason. Both times it was a Mercedes, a silver Mercedes, not the same one, but just coincidence, I guess. But they just hate people on bikes. Since then, I've stopped riding on the road, man. Fuck it, I just ride on the pavement. Not like an asshole. I don't like, you know, intrude on. You know, I'm very careful, very what's the word? Considerate, cautious, whatever. You know, but I just don't like riding on the road anymore because people in cars don't like people on bicycles. And I get it because I've been in the car with Moxie, and you know, they're just annoying. So I try not to be one of them. Oh, and another time, Ethan, I was boring story really, but I was walking down the steps carrying my laptop like it was a waiter's tray, you know, like that. And I don't know why I was holding it like that. I guess I was carrying something else, and I slipped, and like the bone in my leg, I remember I felt the bone. It almost snapped. I literally felt the bone in my leg bend as I landed. I felt it bend and then go back straight again. So I almost snapped, but didn't. So fucking lucky. And I remember feeling it bend, and I thought, "Fuck!" I almost broke my leg, but thank God, because I don't. The only milk I have is in tea, so calcium wise, I'm not exactly up there with the best of them. But I don't know. Anyway, Toys of Arkham, Batman versus Myers. Who wins? Batman. You know, I'm sure he'd figure it out. Alex Dean, what stuff you selling? As I heard, yeah, like I said, man, private message. That's how I'm doing that. I'm not sure what I'm selling yet, but if you message me, let's just talk. We'll find out what you're into, what you're interested in, and if I'm willing to sell it or not. Stephen Rinks says, awesome. Looks great in the collection. Wanted to stop in and say hello. Gotta go. Always busy, busy, busy. Stay safe, Sir Knight. Thank you, Stephen. God bless you, mate. You're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. You might be gone already, but honestly, mate, your contribution to the collection will never be forgotten, never be overlooked. You're a very, very fine fellow for what you did, man. Massive love and respect coming your way from Night Vision HQ. Evil Alex, the new Evil Dead game trailer is out. Looks really good. They said they make a cool single player too. Great. Well, that's good news, man. If there's single player, I'm all over it, because the graphics on that new Evil Dead game look fantastic. They really do look. It looks amazing. I love the lighting, and it just looks beautiful. So I'm glad if that's true about the single player. Definitely up for that. Alex says, I had a wasp in bedroom the other night, mate. Tried killing it with hair spray. Didn't even sting me. But after all that issue, I took washing up liquid to kill it, and it worked. Oh, shit. Oh, that's right. Well done, Alex. Yellow jacket killer. Wasps are bastards. Quoting Tommy Saxondale, wasps are bastards. They're just bastards. They are. What purpose do they serve? I don't know. I know what bees do. Bees, bees, they got a purpose. Wasps are just there to just be knobs. Evil Alex. I played as a kid on a building that got rebuilt, and there was a hole with bricks we jumped over all the time. Last time I fell down and broke my skull on a brick. I was bleeding like crazy. Fuck it. Oh, Jesus. Sorry to hear that, Evil Alex. I'm glad you're still with us today. That's very scary. Ethan, one time I was running home from the mailbox and I slipped and scraped my knee onto the driveway, and it was a massive cut. Oh, yep. Well, you got to get a few knee scrapes and cuts, haven't you? It's all part of the learning process. I don't know. It's good to get a few scrapes on you. And that's the last question. That's the last comment. So we're 2 hours in, and we're dry. We've exhausted all of our questions. I'm going to roll a rollie, and I'm going to take me a little break because I don't feel quite ready to call it a day just yet. Oh, you absolute twat. You've come in the studio without your Rizzlers, haven't you? Have I? Yeah, I ain't got no Rizzlers. Bollocks. Cockroaches are unlikable. I always find those videos where people spray them, but it does not work funny. Yeah, all right, look. Charming. You lot. Oh, bollocks. Well, I'm going to go put the kettle on. I need a cup of tea. My throat's killing me from all this talking. Just in case he tries to pull that with you. What? Oh, right. Here we go. Hang on. Let me just get to the third eye one before I go. Just for a break. Not going. Just having a break. Dean, I'm reading something's eBay reviews, and there's a lot of people saying he sends a refund in the form of a card gift that never works. Oh, God. Just in case he tries to pull that with you. Okay. Thank you, Third Eye. Good heads up on that one, mate. Excellent. Yeah. I'm dreading dealing with it, man. I just want to get on with life, but it's too much money to just let it go. It really is. And Ethan says, cockroaches are unkillable. I always find... Okay, did that. Right. I think I said unlikable before, but unkillable is what it should have been. Right, folks, I'm going to go make a cup of tea. And, and I'll be back in let's say 7 minutes. Think of some things to talk about, some questions you got. Think of some stuff to keep the stream going. 80s horror fan. All right, I'm going to come back to that when I see a good question. 1,000 corpses, House of 1,000 Corpses, rejects. I'm seeing it. All right, I'm coming back. I'm just going to go put some hot beverage in this, and I'll be back. That's what we're going to do. So stick. You go have a break as well. I'm sure some of you need to go toilet. You know, maybe you need to roll up a little something, have a little cheeky little pop, make a cup of tea, cup of coffee, hot chocolate, beer. I don't know. What are you into? Let's just put the camera there for a minute. Oh, you can see the box is missing because I'm using it to put the laptop on because I don't like the laptop to be too low because it can, yeah. Right, back in a minute. Keep your hair on. Maybe that side's more interesting. There you go. Keys. Oh, turn the music up a bit for you. All right, guys, thanks for waiting. Just had a quick break to make myself a little drink. Nothing wrong with that. Right? If you've got a problem, take it up with Night Vision customer services. There is no such thing. Right. Where was I? All right. Okay, here we go. So we had the 80s horror fan 88 question, which was, what are your views? Oh, gotta stop leaning forward. Like literally, if you could see me from the side, I'm hunched over like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. This is no good. Right. He says, what's your views on the House of a Thousand Corpses franchise / Devil's Rejects? I love them, big fans. Sorry if you have answered before. No, that's all right, man. Yeah, I've only seen House of a Thousand Corpses once, and I enjoyed it. I love Devil's Rejects. That's a great film. It's definitely probably Rob Zombie's best film. And the sequel, Free from Hell, I've got it on DVD, and I've only watched it once. I was actually quite tempted to watch that again the other night. I will watch it again soon. But yeah, I like those films. They're good. But yeah, my views, House of a Thousand Corpses, need to watch it again, need to get it and own it on Blu-ray, add it to the collection. But yeah, I'd say about 60% of Rob Zombie's films I've really enjoyed. And there's a few, like the Lords of Salem or something, wasn't mad keen on that one. Kind of skipped through a bit of that one, to be honest. It just wasn't really doing it for me. There's another one called 30, or was it 31? That was pretty good. That was all right. And yeah. Mugwump. Hey, Mugwump. He says, any essential horror movie documentaries you'd like to recommend, Dean? Horror documentaries? Well, nothing's really coming to mind other than that huge 3-hour plus documentary that's on the special features of the 2007 Rob Zombie Halloween movie. It's on YouTube as well. It's like 3 hours long, covers everything, like literally each day of shooting to show you stuff. Really good. There's some great Halloween 78 documentaries out there on YouTube as well, and there's some really good stuff. I'd really like to see a really nice, cool, chunky documentary on the original Nightmare on Elm Street. I'd love to see something on that. And I'd love to watch something about American Werewolf in London and The Howling, both of those. Dog Soldiers, obviously. Would love to see some chunky documentary action on that. There was that rumor flying around not too long ago that Neil Marshall, the director of Dog Soldiers and The Descent, it might be the right time to do a sequel to Dog Soldiers. I don't know. It is my favorite horror movie of all time, that one. And Evil Alex says he took a short toilet break, but it doesn't say short. It just says he took a toilet break. Got the job done. Fair play to you. Ethan, people have found stairs in the middle of the woods. It is strange. Some of them in perfect condition. It is very strange. Well, I can understand how something like that might happen. I mean, obviously there was once a building there, and some joker decided, let's just leave the stairs perfectly intact just to freak people out. Maybe. I don't know. The Frank Knight Rises. Hey, he says, the man, the night. Thank you very much. The Frank Knight Rises. Good to have you back. And then Malice86 says, House of a Thousand Corpses. I keep thinking of Big Bang Theory whenever I hear that film title now. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, they mention it in the film, in Big Bang Theory. One of Rajesh Kufapali. It's funny, man. I know everyone's full name in that show now. When I first started watching it, I had trouble remembering just people's first names. Now I know Rajesh Kufapali, Howard Wolowitz, Sheldon Cooper, Leonard Hofstetter. What's Penny's last name? That's the only one I don't know. Bernadette something Pekowski, whatever. Amy Farrah Fowler. Yeah, but Penny, I can never remember Penny's last name. Anyway. So Malice, House of a Thousand Corpses is still one of my favorite horror movies. Devil's Rejects was only memorable due to the killer ending. The third one was unnecessary. Yeah, the third one was unnecessary, pretty much, but it's all right. A couple of beers, get your smoke on, you'll be all right. Watch that. The Frank Knight Rises. Man, I would really like a 1/6 Captain Spaulding. I hope Tots give him a shot. I wouldn't be surprised. If anyone's going to do it, I think Tots would probably be the ones. Maybe Sideshow, but I prefer it would be Tots, to be honest, because they got Mabry and Ray on the case when it comes to the sculpts. And they're just pretty much obviously the best people for the job. You can't beat the yeah, their sculpts are ridiculous. The Halloween 2 Dick Warlock sculpts are friggin' on point. Can't wait to see the kill sculpt. Mugwump. Any What We Do in the Shadows fans in the chat? So looking forward to season 3. Yeah, the movie. I love the movie. I need to own that on Blu-ray. I haven't bought it yet, but yeah, anyone who comes across the movie What We Do in the Shadows, watch that. The TV show I've seen bits of, and I loved it. I just haven't seen much of the show, but I definitely would be up for that. If it ever comes on Netflix, you'll be a big smile on my face because I'll be watching that shit. Yeah, man, recommend it. What We Do in the Shadows, good stuff. Quick synopsis: if you're completely unfamiliar, the idea of the What We Do in the Shadows movie was a bunch of vampires living together. I mean, what more do you need? You know, it's a comedy. It's great. And Taika Waititi, it was him, wasn't it? Yeah, it's Taika Waititi, and one of the dudes from oh bugger, what's that show called? Who cares? Anyway, just watch What We Do in the Shadows. Behave yourself. The Frank Knight Rises says, "Man, I would really." And I've already did that. Sorry, my bad. Okay, here we go. 80s horror fan 88 says, "Yeah, a Captain Spaulding 1/6 would be amazing." There we go. So there's an audience out there for it, obviously. Evil Alex, are there any? Come back. Where are you going? Come back. Oh, bugger. Here we go. Ooh, no. Are there any Van Damme figures? Question mark. He was my childhood hero. I was into martial arts and could do the splits as a kid and teen. You basically that's exactly me as well, Alex. When I was growing up in the 80s, Van Damme was a massive thing for me as well, man. Like Bloodsport, Kickboxer, Cyborg, all that. AWOL. It was called Lionheart in other countries, but yeah, I was obsessed with Van Damme for a good few years, and because of Van Damme, I taught myself to do the box splits, not the front ones, but the ones where you just literally go completely. I trained myself to do that by just sitting on the carpet in my bedroom as a kid, about 9-10 years old, and I did it by just sitting there with my legs spread as much as I could, and I'd sit there, and gradually, day by day, I was able to do it more and more and more until I was able to completely do the box splits, which enabled me to kick really high. I remember being at primary school, like, 10, 11 years old, and people were always, "Oh, do the kick. And I could literally just stand there and put my legs straight up and hold it there. And that was all because of Van Damme influencing me, But yes, there is some Van Damme figure. There's an Entebbe figure of Van Damme in 1/6 scale. It's not the best. It's kind of just him in real life. It's just a Van Damme figure just wearing like a t-shirt and a jacket. So they didn't do Van Damme from a movie. It was just Van Damme himself. It's an all right figure. Obviously, it's him older. I'd love to see, someone do a Bloodsport Van Damme or a Kickboxer Van Damme or a Cyborg Van Damme, any of them. Universal Soldier. I think there's some third-party Universal Soldiers with Dolph Lundgren as well. But yeah, love me some Van Damme. And one of the funniest TV commercials I've ever seen. I know he's done loads of different ones, but there's one particular cool Coors beer, is it? And he's in the snow and he's like chopping blocks of ice and he's got the mullet and it's fucking hilarious. I love that ad. But yeah, Van Damme, got plenty of time for him. Yes, and then 80s horror fan says Bloodsport is in my top 10 films of all time, and there's nothing wrong with that. Bloodsport is excellent. I love Bloodsport. Excellent. Evil Alex, what were your favorite films as a kid/teen? Oh man, what was my favorite films as a kid/teen? Well, man, I guess like Turtles, the original Turtles movie was a big one. The original Turtles, Gremlins, Terminator 2, Aliens, Predator 2, The Crow, the 89 Batman film, Batman Returns. And yeah, loads, man. RoboCop, so many. I mean, just look around the room to remind myself. Yeah. I can't remember when I got into Taxi Driver. I can't remember the first time I saw that or how I saw it. How did I guess, I don't know. I guess I must have seen Goodfellas and Casino and, Cape Fear and all these other amazing Bronx Tale, all these other amazing Robert De Niro movies. And then I just must have eventually got to Taxi Driver, and just at the right time as a sort of late teens, could relate to some of the character traits or whatever of Travis Bickle being lonely in a big city and stuff. And yeah, blah 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 blah. The Frank Knight Rises, Dean. I couldn't find it in your videos. You actually doing the deep set eyes on the Tots Myers head sculpt. Did you actually cut a piece of the back end of the eyes? Yeah, I had to cut. That music is getting annoying, isn't it? Fucking hell. Shut it. Yeah, I had to pull off the hair because that's separate. It's like, but it's glued on, so sometimes it's easy. I've done a few of those now, and sometimes it's easier to get the hair off than others. But then once you get the hair off, you have to get the eyes out and then cut some of the back of the eye bit, the bit on the back, cut some of that away so that there's more room, and then you basically just deep set the eyes. So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think I showed that process because I needed my hands free to do it. But yeah, I described it. But yeah, I did have to cut away some of the bit at the back of the eyes piece to get the distance for the eyes to go back. Otherwise, you can't push them back because they'll just press up against the hair. Two boys and their pops. Hey, two boys and the pops. Says Dean, 2 months and 48 days away from Halloween Kills. As it gets closer, do you get goosebumps? Not goosebumps, but my Johnson gets all tingly when I think about it. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I just get excited when I think about it. I can't wait. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Mugwump, my nan, rest her soul, loved Bloodsport. She used to watch it on rotation with a bunch of old timey movies like Gone with the Wind and the lady was hilarious. Oh, that sounds cool, Mugwump. That's cool, man. Your nan sounds like like she was an amazing lady. Rest in peace. Two boys and their pop says, what is one movie growing up that really got to you? Nightmares, etc. Well, not so much nightmares, but yeah, like I've said before, RoboCop kind of traumatized me a fair bit. The scene with Murphy getting shot still to this day is quite hard to watch. But I remember when I first saw Nightmare on Elm Street, the music and just really gave me the willies. That was a big one. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, and then two boys and their pop says, Dean, you should come on our Scream stream on Monday nights and play Horror Jeopardy. Ooh, that sounds cool. Wicked. Yeah, I'll be up for that. Send me a little reminder about it, two boys and their pops on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll talk about that. That sounds cool. I'll be up for that. 80s horror fan 88 says, Mugwump, your nan was epic. Yeah, sounds like it, man, for sure. And then Jay Cast, hey Jay Cast, he says, hey, with that eBay problem you were having, did you pay via PayPal? Yes, I did. So I guess maybe PayPal's the way to go. I hope they can help. I haven't had much joy. I certainly haven't had much joy talking to eBay. I can't get talking to anyone, but maybe I can definitely talk to PayPal because I know they're there to talk to. So I'll have to tomorrow. I'm going to focus more on the PayPal side of things. But thanks, Jcast. I need to definitely call them and get talking to them. Hopefully they can help. It was a long time ago, though, man. I paid that guy in December last year. We're now heading into September the next year. So it was a while ago. And then the Shape 78. Hello, the Shape 78. Welcome to the stream. He says, Rob Zombie is currently working on the Monsters movie. So I think that will be really good seeing how much of a fan he is of the Monsters. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I thought that because I know he loves all that. So I think I've seen the pictures on his Instagram where he's kind of like scouting for locations to film it and stuff. He's found some good places. So yeah, man, I'm not exactly looking forward to it, but I'll watch it at some point. I'm sure he'll do a good job. He's passionate about it for sure. The Shape 78, will it be an R-rated movie? I don't think so. I don't think the Monsters will be R-rated. I doubt it. I think he's just, I think he used to, before he got into making movies, obviously he's a musician as well from White Zombie, but I think he worked at Universal Studios or somewhere like that, like decorating spooky rides and stuff. Like, so he knows what he's doing when it comes to that, like set dressing, and he's in his element with the Monsters. And I think I don't know if Rob Zombie's ever done anything that was kind of like for the mass audiences. It's usually R-rated stuff he does, but I think it'll be interesting to see what he does with the monsters. I have confidence in him for that. I do. The Briscoe, hey Briscoe says there's a feature-length Nightmare on Elm Street documentary called Never Sleep Again, and a Friday the 13th one called His Name Was Jason. Are they on YouTube? I might have seen the Never Sleep Again one. Don't think I've seen the one called His Name Was Jason. Chucky versus Michael. Well, I'm sure Chucky will try, but Michael would just frag Chucky. He'd just pick him up by his ankles, hold him upside down, and just, job done. Yeah, well, Chucky, takes a lot more than just, you can burn him, cut him in pieces. He still comes after you. You got to destroy the head. The Shape 78. I don't know if he will keep it comedy or should be interesting, though. Oh, about the monsters. Yeah. I don't see it being R-rated. I don't think so. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. Two Boys and Their Pops will be interesting to see Zombie do a comedy. Yeah. He's never done one, has he? So could be interesting though, man. I've got a good feeling about it. Wombat in the house says, "Hi Dean, do you still have your Hot Toys Iron Man 1/4? Never see it on your shelves. They are limited stock now on Sideshow." No, I traded that in. I got it at the Figure Pit, and then I traded it for Killmonger and Black Panther. I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, man. The Iron Man Mark III quarter scale is a beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. I got bored of it pretty quickly, to be fair. Yeah, the magic wore off after about 3 days. Beautiful figure, though, man. I got some amazing pictures of him doing the superhero landing, proper, perfect superhero landing right here on the desk, and with the lights set up. And oh man, Jesus! I mean, I wouldn't have got rid of it if I had the money to just buy things. But when I get something, I have to trade something now. These days, I have to swap something, sell something, whatever. So he had to go. But yeah, when I saw Killmonger and Black Panther in person, I was like, nah, these are just some next level pieces. I have to have them. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Right. Alex says, drink almond milk, bro. Almond milk. I will give it a go. He says, not ever intended to do it. Ethan. I have to exercise my back every day now because I have a curve and it is a pain. Oh man, I got to be careful. I could be right with you soon, man. Jesus, it's gotten to the point when I try and stand really straight, it feels like I'm doing something unnatural. I've got myself to the point now where, slouching is the norm, and standing up straight feels very alien to me. But I gotta fix it, man. It doesn't help with the bed I've got. I mean, my mattress is a little bit squishy, so should probably fix it if I slept on a hard floor for a couple of nights, just dead straight, maybe. But you got to watch out. You don't want back problems, man. That's the worst. I've had back troubles before. They come and go, but it's the worst. Very debilitating. Be careful, folks. Take care of your back. Shadow Ninja. Cool name. I recognize that. It's been here a couple of times. Says, just seen Sideshow's Leatherface. Looks really good. Or the Pretty Woman version. Yeah, it does look good from what I've seen. Wombat says, Mark III, that is. Oh, yeah. There's the one. Oh, yeah. Raging Bull. That's another good one from De Niro. Yep. Two Boys and Their Pops. Evil Alex says, I love Taxi Driver, but I saw it first in my 20s. Amazing acting from De Niro made me a fan of him. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, Irene is here. Hey, Irene. Irene in the house. Hello. She says, hi, Dean. Who's a fantastic YouTuber? Hope you keeping well. All right, saying I'm for bless you. Thanks, Irene. Hope you're doing okay. Thanks for joining the stream. I hope Mark's watching. Hey, Mark, Irene, Mark and Irene. JJ Conroy, Godfather Part 2 with De Niro. What a performance. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that one. Do you know, I need to watch that again. I did watch it many years ago, and I haven't really revisited it. But no, I remember being very impressed. Alex, Dean, how do I get on Patreon? Well, I've left under all my videos, and I'm pretty sure it's underneath in the description on this live stream right now. You literally just go to Patreon and type in Dean Knight 333. Same name as YouTube, same name as Instagram, and you should find me on there. And that's how you find me on there, Alex. Thank you very much. Ethan says, if you were to die by Michael Myers, how would you want to go out? You can make up a death or choose an existing one. All right. Okay. Choose how I die as quickly as possible. Like literally, just like me sitting in a chair. Maybe I've fallen asleep with the headphones on, and Michael just gives me one of those. Just quick. I don't want to know anything. I don't. What am I going to choose? Oh, I hope he pins me up against the wall and stabs me in the stomach and like pulls the knife up and the guts spill out and then he starts like mangling. No, just quick, just get it done. You people, Partridge, right? K&L saying hi to Eric. Oh, I've lost my place now. Oh, bloody, there's loads of them. Brilliant. Right. Let's get some more likes. There's a few more of you here now, so drop a like on the video. Really appreciate that, guys. Evil Alex says, one of my favorite funny memories is watching Bloodsport with my friend. I had he was Chinese. His grandpa watched it with us. He jumped around and kicked and punched in the air. It was so funny. Sounds funny. I always, my sister used to watch it with me sometimes, like my mum, my sister, and me. The sister's like 7 years older, and my mum obviously older, so I'm just like the little kid, like. Wah! And I remember the scene where you kind of get that shot where Van Damme's leg kind of appears out of nowhere, and he like kicks the guy behind him, and it always kind of looked like a plastic leg. And I just remember them laughing their asses off, and I'd get pissed off. Don't laugh, it's real. All that business, great. Yeah, good times. The Frank Knight Rises. How do you feel about the? Let's just check. Has anyone, since I started this live stream, has anyone? No. Fair play to you. Why would you? Oh, hello. Confirmation from Fright Rags. Your American Werewolf in London T-shirt has been ordered and is on its way. Very nice. Little comment there. Got a comment. Oh, lovely. Right. Royce. Frank Knight Rises. How do you feel about there being a Peacemaker show? Cena's performance, John Cena, is it? Once one of my favorite parts of the film. Damn good actor, actually. I hope the show is actually horrific and pays some real. Peacemaker. Oh, what is that his name in Suicide Squad? What's going on? Tell me, how do you feel about there being a Peacemaker show? Oh, what? So was that his name in Suicide Squad and now they're making a show of it? Is that what you mean? Is that what's going on? I liked him in the movie. You know, him and Idris Elba going against each other was fun to watch. He was all right. I like John Cena. He's all right. He seems cool. Seen him in a few things, comedies. Yeah, man. And then Jay Carr says PayPal opens a case, then they give them 3 to 5 days to fix the issue. If not, they give you the flow back. All right. Okay. Well, I'll certainly get on PayPal's case tomorrow, Jay Carr. Thanks for that. I will, sir. Hopefully they can sort it out. Homage to horror films. Jay Carr says, I've been there on a $300 figure and got it back. Oh, good. Very good. Peacemaker would be dope. Yeah, Frank Knight Rises wants a 1/6 scale Peacemaker figure. Hope we get the Ayer cut, says Frank Knight Rises about the original Suicide Squad film. Yeah, it'd be nice to finally see, just to see if it's actually any better. I'm sure it's got to be better. Then 80s Horror Fan 88 says, I bought a prop of eBay, was told it had prop store COA, certificate of authenticity. Guess what? No certificate of authenticity. Was a lovely prop in a great display, but I paid for a COA as well. They kept saying they would look for it, never came though. Sucks. Sorry about that, dude. Well, yeah, I've had that. I'm still waiting for, let's put him on blast, Mr. friggin' Beto Metalli, the Mr. Wonderful Artist that everyone loves so much. He's supposed to send me a friggin' Halloween 2018 knife with my head sculpt. He never gave it to me. And he keeps saying he'll send it, and he just ignores me now. Don't fucking like it when people do that. Honor your word, or, what can I say? He's never sent it, and he just doesn't reply to me anymore. I want what I paid for. So, yeah. Mm, um, the Briscoe. I think you can rent both documentaries on YouTube. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to rent them. 80s horror fan. In the end, the police got involved, telling me to not contact them again. I was only asking for what I paid for. Oh, okay. About the COA. Damn. Alex says, Dean, did you get my pictures of the Hot Toys Jack Sparrow with the belt? Then got the picture of when I fixed it with real leather. Oh, that's cool. No, Alex, I think I did see that. Sorry, I'll have to go back and check. But that's a nice little fix you did there. Nice one, Alex. Ethan says, I've heard they are making a Gremlins remake / reboot. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that they're thinking about doing a Gremlins 3. Don't reboot it. Just do the next one. You know, not up for a reboot and redesigning them all and all that. But you know, you can't beat the originals. Two boys and their pops. Dean, I live in South Lake Tahoe, California, where they filmed wedding scene in The Godfather. All right, nice. K&L Collectibles. There's an actual Sideshow Jack Sparrow figure? ? All right. Sideshow Jack Sparrow. Probably. I don't know. Jack Sparrow is, yeah, that's the Pirates of the Caribbean. Couldn't give a toss, to be honest with you. You know, not my thing. Andy Smith Horror. I don't recognize that name. New to the stream. Hello, Andy. Thanks for joining. Good to have you here. He says, what's up, Dean Knight? Good to see you. Good to... No, wait, I can't see you. Kind of nice to read your text, sir. I wish I could see you all. It would make these things feel a little bit less weird, but I'm getting used to it. Fine. Andy says, love your content, man. Helped inspire me to start my channel a while back. Oh, that's really cool, Andy. Thanks, man. I'm glad that the channel helped inspire you. That's a very nice thing to hear. I'll have to remember to check you out then. Can I go to your channel? Can I click on your thingy and go to your channel easily? Is there a way to do that? No, message. The only options are report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user, add moderator. So it should be a link there. If you click on their name here, you should just be able to go straight to their channel on a separate page. But I'll have to remember. Let me see if I can find you. Find you on here. Andy Smith Horror. There he is. What you got? He's got. All right. He's got his thoughts on the Halloween 2 Tots figure. He's got some unboxings. He's got some stuff. I'll check him out. Ooh. Very nice. Ooh. He's got some stuff going on here. I'll have to check him out. Shall I subscribe? Having not even watched one video, just put some faith in him. See if he's yeah, go on. Go on then. There you go. You got me. Subscribed. There you go. Right. Then Ethan says, I want to make a Halloween film. I want to make a Halloween fan film, and one death will have to do with one of those wood cutting saws. I have a... Where's it gone? I lost it. No. Bollocks. That's a lot of comments. That's good. Oh, bollocks. Where were we? Fucking hell. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I've lost that one. Yeah, I'm sure it'll come back. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I think I'm back. Gotcha. Here we go. There we go. Okay, yeah. So Ethan said, I made a Halloween. No, I want to make a Halloween fan film, and one death will have to do with one of those wood cutting saws. I have a plan for it. Okay. Be careful. You know. Frank Knight Rises, Dean, would you rather get murked by Jason or Myers? Oh God. Myers, I guess. Murked. I don't want to get murked. Fucking hell. Javi Soprano back. Hey, Javi. He says, "Hey, Dean, what's new and any new figures?" Question mark. Not really. Well, it's been a while since I've seen you, Javi. Maybe Scream Ghostface came along since you've last been here, but not much. Got a few accessories. I got some Shadow Fogo weapons. Got some cool head sculpts from Bree Customs and or Bree Tunes. Some other bits and pieces. Not much, to be honest. Laren McMullen says, I too have an older sister of 7 years. Oh, yeah? Is yours nicer than mine? Probably. Right, Ethan, I usually buy from eBay. I only go there if I 100% can't find what I am looking for on other websites. Yeah. Yeah, lesson learned from me now. I certainly fucking would never pre-order anything on eBay again. Jesus. Fucking assholes. Bollocks. JJ Conroy, when me back. Oh god. Just stay there. No, it's not going to stay there. I need to put something heavy on the end of it. Have I got anything heavy? Well, I think the heaviest thing in my vicinity is probably the fucking war machine. This geezer. Let's just get him to lie on top of the microphone stand and it will stay in place. Carefully, obviously. There we go. That's not going anywhere now. Beautiful. Right, now I can sit back. I just have to get up to scroll. Can you hear me? You can hear me. Of course you can. Just move my chair forward. Ooh. There we go. Right up against it. And me back straight again. Well, it's not, but anyway. JJ, when you pick up the new NECA Myers figure, will you get a new diorama for him to go in? I know you said NECA should do more diorama stuff. I agree. No, probably not. I will do something with Glenn Page soon, diorama wise. It's about time we did something, but he's busy, man. He's doing all kinds of stuff. But we'll talk. We'll get something happening soon. But I don't really necessarily need a diorama for that new Kills figure. I can use dioramas I already have for him. But yeah, I mean, Glenn Page, Cult Creations. He's on Facebook and Instagram. Best in the business. Amazing. The Shape 78. My great uncle was one of the Scarecrow henchmen in Batman Begins. His name is Joe Hanley. He hasn't had any big roles or anything, but still cool. Very cool. Yeah, man. To be in my favorite film of all time is not too bad. Batman Begins, represent. Awesome. Love that movie. Two Boys in the Pop says they used to do that, but YouTube stopped that feature, Dean. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Finding the channel straight away, yeah. Ed, hey Ed, Ed's in the house. He says, "Hey Dean, hope all is well. Ready for the weekend? Question mark. Going to pick up the Hot Toys Wolf Predator heavy weaponry AVP version tomorrow, as well as two Iron Studios 1/10 scale statues, Emma Frost and Sabretooth. Very nice. Ed, you must have so much stuff now. you've been on the case for a while. Nothing wrong with that. Congratulations, sir. Okay, and then Andy Smith Horror says, check me out. Oh, bollocks, it's gone. Come back, you bastard. Not you, the page. Andy says, check me out for sure. I'd love for you to check me out. We tend to have similar thoughts with many of the figures. I'm actually not as mad about Sideshow Myers figure now that I have seen it. I'm actually not as mad about Sideshow. Yeah. Then Alex Talbot says, Dean, I am very skinny, bro. Any ideas how I could get bigger muscles and a stronger body? Steak, chicken breast. Hit the bells, the dumbbells, get lifting, get the old guns happening. You know, be careful. Don't pull a muscle. Join a gym. Get a gym instructor to help you. A dietitian. You know, tell you how to eat and that. Don't ask me for advice about eating. I'm literally in the top 10 worst eaters in the world. Not the person to be giving eating advice. But yeah, consult a professional, Alex. Don't listen to me when it comes to health advice. Ethan, I imagine the death that Michael is pushing a guy's head. What's this? I imagine the death that Michael is pushing a guy's head closer and closer to the spinning saw blade and slowly pushes the guy's head into the saw blade slowly. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. You know, whatever gets you through the day, whatever dark thoughts, keep them thoughts. That's what I say. We all have dark thoughts, fantasies even, but you know, never act on them. It's getting harder and harder these days to get away with stuff like that. Cameras everywhere, you know. Everyone. Yeah. Irene, yeah, move on. Irene says you've got 30 likes or who every on what? You've got 30 likes. I've got 64 likes. What's this? You've got 30 likes or who every on Dean. What if we all send you £5 per like? That would be a decent pay for what you're doing every day and Friday lives. Oh, Irene, thank you very much. You're very sweet. Now, I was mentioning to everyone before about Patreon. If I can get even half of my subscribers to just jump on Patreon, you know, that would be amazing. It's getting difficult. YouTube are taxing the shit out any money I make on YouTube now. I barely made, honestly, hand on my heart, I don't make much on YouTube. Don't make much. If you all knew how much I make on YouTube, you would be wondering why I'm still doing it. But I love what I do. It's pure passion. I do it for free, even if I wasn't making any money on YouTube. But it is ridiculous. I was barely making anything, and now they've taxed me as well every month, and I'm getting a fraction. It's bad. It's bad. So yeah, Patreon. I'm sort of. Oh, who's that? Got a super chat. Who's that though? Oh, Mugwump says, thanks as always for hanging out, Dean. Have a great evening, all. Thanks, Mugwump. That's very, very nice of you. First super chat of the night. Thank you, Mugwump. Appreciate that, man. Really, really appreciate it. Excellent. And go back to Irene's comment. Yeah, so Irene, thank you very much. That's very sweet of you. I guess I just direct people to Patreon if they want to help out the channel. That would be the best place. Oh God, another one. Jesus, who's that? Oh God, opened up a can of worms here. Well, KNL Collectibles says, "Cheers, my friend." Oh, thank you, Chris. Thanks, Mugwump. Thanks, Chris. Bless you guys, man. It's very sweet of you. All goes to the channel. Thank you very much. And then the Frank Knight Rises says, Dean, what classic horror monster movie would you like to see get made today? I hear Gosling is making the Wolfman, which I think he would be, which I think would also play. Yeah, I've seen a mock-up poster. I've seen an artist on Instagram did a Ryan Gosling Wolfman poster. So yeah, I hope that happens. I'm always up for another werewolf movie. I love werewolves, obviously. So yeah, and Ryan Gosling, got time for him. Have you seen The Good Guys? Is it called The Good Guys with him and Russell Crowe? Brilliant film, really funny, really funny. The Good Guys, I think it's called. Brilliant. That was on Netflix, and it's not on there anymore. But seek it out. That's worth your time. And obviously Drive, Ryan Gosling, good film, man, very good, great soundtrack. I have to listen to that soundtrack soon. Actually, I love it. I should own it. I don't know why I don't. Yeah, man, Gosling, he's good. Yeah, can't I? Because Ryan Gosling's usually so chill in his movies. He just sort of he smolders, doesn't he? He's like just chilling out. But yeah, to see Ryan Gosling transforming into a werewolf and screaming and doing all that stuff, I've never seen that before from him. So that'd be interesting. KNL Collectibles. Dean, have you seen the upcoming Xenomorph figure from Mezco? It's on $50 and comes with a bunch of great accessories and 5. And the figure looks really great, he says. I haven't. Let me look it up. Let me have a look. Mezco Alien Big Chap. Mezco Alien Big Chap. There it is. What does it look like? Ooh, hello. The Predator looks great as well, but there it is. Comes with open egg and a closed egg bunch of hands, a chest burster, a face hugger, and another face hugger, an interchangeable chest plate, interchangeable chest piece, 6 interchangeable hands, chest buster, face hugger, crawler, face hugger attached, and 3 removable tongues. Collective display base, an adjustable posing post. Yeah, looks good, man. Looks really good. Ugh, go on, come back. Yeah, you see that? Yeah, that's lovely, man. I mean, Mezco starting to cover it all. I would like to see Mezco and the Predator, man. Jesus, that looks gorgeous. There's the Predator by Mezco. That's awesome. Yeah, brilliant. Very nice. There's just so much stuff, folks. I'm trying to keep up. I'm always worried about Hot Toys Pennywise because I really want him for the collection, and it's going to be expensive. I don't have any. I'm not prepared financially for Hot Toys Pennywise, but I need it. So I'm always thinking, shit, in the back of my head. I'm thinking, what am I going to sell when that happens? And when it happens, when it's released in Hong Kong, I have to be fast. I have to act quickly. So yeah, that's always a bit of a stressful one. Justin from Justin's Collection might be able to help me out get Pennywise a bit more of a reasonable price because day one prices on eBay and all that is ridiculous for a Hot Toys figure. Can't do that. So we'll see. Where was I? Ed says hi to Irene. Very good. Laren McMullen says, ha, about my sister being nicer than yours. I would have to assume no, honestly. What is it with the older sisters? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. K&L Collectibles, very random inquiry for a collectible channel stream. And Ed says, until now, all of my Predator figures have been from NECA. As good as they are no Hot Toys. The Wolf Predator heavy weaponry has a scar on his face and a missing mandible, which is cool. Yeah, I think that's the one I have. I got the Wolf. Hot Toys did 3 versions of the Wolf. The cleaner kit one, the first one, then a cleaner kit one, and then I think this one, the heavy weaponry version. You can't go wrong with the Wolf Predator, the latest one from Hot Toys. It's a bit old now, but you can't go wrong. I mean, all of the Hot Toys Predators are really good, solid, literally solid, reliable figures. The only thing you need to worry about with them is maybe sometimes the dreads. The gold sections on the dreads can sometimes fade and you have to repaint them. That's the only thing, really. They're really good, chunky, heavy, solid figures. Yeah. Oh, some good coffee right there. Right. Scroll down. Oh, God, too far. Heavy Soprano says, I miss that life-size Myers you had in the background before. Will you go life-size again? I've still got the life-size Myers. He's in the Myers room. So he's still around. He's just not in this room anymore because I wanted the Night Vision logo there and my other favorite film posters and stuff. So he had to move, but he is still around. Thank you, Heavy Soprano. Irene says, Dean, I am sending it you through PayPal. Oh no, Irene, you don't have to do that. Honestly, seriously, you don't have to do that, Irene. Honestly, you don't have to do it. It's fine, Irene. Honestly, you've done so much for this channel. You sent me Pumpkinhead. You sent me little Vampirella over there. You've done more than enough. Honestly, Irene, if you haven't done it already, don't do it. It's fine. I love you. You and Mark are amazing. You guys are the best. You don't have to do anything more for the channel. It's okay. Yeah, so these other lot you have to bloody get get them on Patreon. But yeah, do. But no, Irene, honestly, you've done more than enough. Honestly, God bless you. Some of the nicest folks out there. So sweet. Oh shit. Hang on, I get the message. Oh, that's Moxie saying good night. She's off to bed. Early to bed. What time is it? 3 minutes past 11. Let me just say good night to Moxie. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right. Where was I? Oh God, another super chat. Who's that? Who is it? Nedesy Croy. This is for not saying anything in chats this whole time. What? This is for not saying anything in chats this whole time. Lol. All right. What? Because you didn't say anything. Oh, cheers, Nedesy Croy. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. It's very kind of you, sir. Thank you very much. Very cool. Really do appreciate it, guys. Um, and then where is he? Two boys and their pops. Well, we are happy you are here for us and sharing your passion as means a lot. Thanks, two boys and their pops. My pleasure. Ethan, if I could, I would donate $500. I mean, if I well, I don't know what I was going to say then. Thank you, Ethan. That's fine, man. No worries. Appreciate it, man. Mugwump, fundraiser stream, Dean. Do it and you'll get the support. Fundraiser? I wouldn't even have a clue how to do that. I'm useless. I'm good at making videos. I'm not very good at all this stuff, like trying to get sponsors and funding and that side of things is just not for me. I'm a creative person. I always have been. I'm useless at a lot of things, but if you give me an instrument or some paint and a pad, a pen and some clay or a camera and something to film, I come alive. I'm very good at creative stuff, but not so much with the business side of things and stuff. My brain's just not that. I'm just not that way inclined. But yeah, fundraiser, huh? I have to Google it and find out. I've seen fundraiser things. I don't know what it really entails though. But thanks for the idea, Mugwump. Appreciate it. Oh, hang on, lost where I was. Come back. Okay, here we go. No Man's Soul says, "Hi, mate. How's things?" Hi, No Man's Soul. I don't recognize the name. But thank you for joining up with the stream. We've done 3 hours now. We've been here 3 hours. Get a couple more likes on the video. That'd be nice. Drop it up 70 likes. Come on. KNL Collectibles says, "You're welcome, mate. You deserve it." Thanks, Chris. Everyone subscribe to KNL Collectibles. Reviews, live streams. It's all there. Jump on. Ed says, "Not sure if I mentioned this, but I finally found a PS5 for $700. Better than paying $1,000. Between scalpers and the chip shortage, finding one has been elusive. Things have to change eventually." There, COVID slowed all that down, didn't it? I'm not in any hurry to get a PS5 until there's something I want to play on it. I mean, obviously, I was tempted by this remastered Spider-Man and Miles Morales. Obviously, it's already gorgeous on the PS4 Pro that I have, but I've seen the photo mode pictures taken on a PS5 and it's ridiculous, man. It's already great looking on the old one, but yeah. But no, not until like a new GTA comes out, then I'll be like, okay, now I got to start thinking about getting a new console. Until then, I'm perfectly happy with my PS4 Pro. There's still some really good stuff coming out. Can't think of any of them right now, but I'm sure there's something. I've heard there's a Days Gone sequel in planning. They're thinking about doing a Days Gone sequel. I'm down for that. Obviously, Ghost of Tsushima there's going to be a sequel to that. Irene says she's already done it. Bless her. Oh, Jesus. Honestly, Irene, you're the best. Where was I? Yeah. Oh, Frank Knight Rises. Yeah, Nice Guys is good and Drive. Yeah, Nice Guys. Oh, it's Nice Guys, not Good Guys. Yeah, sorry. Nice Guys with Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. I was going to say Russell Brand. That'd be weird. Ryan Gosling and Russell Brand in Good Guys. Another multiverse thing. Oh, I've just unplugged my laptop with my foot. Oh, that's all the way over there. Well, we've gone 58% battery, so I guess we'll just stop when the battery on my laptop runs out now because I can't be asked to get up and get my cable. Here we go. No Man's Soul. I have ordered the Halloween Kills mask. I seen your review. It was awesome. Thank you very much, No Man's Soul. I had a lot of fun with the Kills mask, and I've got it sent off to the amazing Simon on Instagram, who is currently in the process of reworking it for me, repainting it, rehairing it, and it's going to be incredible. It really is. I can't say why, but it's going to be incredible. It's going to be very accurate. So brilliant. That should be next few days, a week, something like that. I'll be bringing that onto the channel, so look out for that one. Cormega 29, hey dude, he says, dude, 24-hour horror movie marathon at the Odeon Wimbledon on the 10th. Want to go? Question mark. Ooh, Wimbledon. The Odeon doing a 24-hour. Do you know what? I fall asleep most of the time now in the cinema, no matter what it is I'm watching. Or at least I start to kind of nod off a little bit. I don't know what it is about a cinema these days. Since I got into like 40 years old, I just get sleepy. Oh god, a couple of close calls with people in the cinema. I'm just like trying not to get caught falling asleep. It's like, oh man, yeah. No, I don't know if I could do a 24-hour horror marathon, man. But thank you. It was tempting for a second there, but then I remembered what I'm like. I was like, oh, I'm not going to last for a 24-hour marathon. No way. Even if I slept like 9 hours before, I'd still end up passing out. Frank Knight Rises. I wonder when we'll get a Frankenstein movie. It feels so distant. Yeah, new Frankenstein movie. I mean, yeah. I don't know what to say about that one. What are you going to do? I mean, because you're never going to beat that original classic, the one that NECA recently made in Ultimate Figure form. That classic, he's right here. That classic Frankenstein. I mean, I guess if they went with this exact look again, but it's not going to have the charm and the magic of the original. 1931, Boris Karloff. 1931, Frankenstein. That's the original right there. Beautiful. Beautiful little pieces they are. Lovely little busts. Got Dracula, the Wolfman as well. Triple pack it was. Came into CEX one day. I fucking pounced on it. Remember, my manager at the time made it as difficult as he could, as he liked to do. Remember one time he wouldn't let me buy an Alien CD. Yes. Forgive. It's the way, isn't it? Forgive. Right. What actor would you like to see as Frankenstein? Jack Black. Brilliant. K&L Collectibles. Drive is fantastic. I agree. I have the soundtrack as well. The Place Behind the Pines is my favorite Gosling film, though. Highly recommended. The Place Behind the Pines. No, I haven't seen that. I think the first time I saw Ryan Gosling in a movie was that comedy he did with Steve Carell, where Steve Carell was useless with women. He had no idea how to dress, and Ryan Gosling sort of taught him how to be more attractive or more appealing to the opposite sex. Something like that. It was all right. The fiver goes straight to you then. Oh, cheers, Irene. Dylan Hicks says Mezco is awesome. They also are releasing a comic book Superman with 7 different heads. Damn, 7? 7 different heads. That's a lot of heads right there. Hey, Dylan Hicks. He's a good dude. He's a good dude, old Dylan. Serious Lug on Instagram. Always posting good pics. Check him out. K&L Collectibles. I can't type The Place Behind the Pines. Oh, The Place Behind the Pines, it's called. I'll have to look it up. Where was I? Damn it. I touched the thing and it went. Come back. Okay. There we go. Ed says, I've been a lot of vinyl records, video game soundtracks. But I did find a Tool vinyl album at Best Buy, surprisingly, like I needed another reason to get addicted to collecting vinyl, collecting lore. Which album was it, Ed? Tool on vinyl. I hope it was, well, doesn't matter which one it was. They're all bloody awesome. I'm curious, though. Which one was it? K&L Collectibles. Moxie goes to sleep around the time Larg getting off work. Interesting. Irene, come on, everyone, cheer him up. I'm all right. I don't need to cheer him up. I'm just, I'm all right. He's a great person and gives us loads of information. Let's give him a $5 each. Oh no. Just consider Patreon. That's fine. Patreon's the way to do it, I reckon. Because then you get your name on the video at the end credits, and it helps me keep track of everybody. Once we get up to once we get to 100 Patreons for the channel, then I can, like I said, start dishing out some, because I need the money from Patreon to fund the merch, the Night Vision merch. I honestly, I'm not in a position right now to pay for a bunch of t-shirts and caps and stuff, so I have to rely on Patreon to go up there a bit. Then I can start putting that on a t-shirt, and I think, you can wear that. You wear that, walking around with a Night Vision logo, and then someone will stop you in the street and say, "Hey, Night Vision, I watched that," and then you can talk about me, and my ears will start burning, and I'll be like, "Oh, what's going on?" Because I was talking about my ass. Yeah, Irene, I appreciate the support, man. It means so much. Thank you. Alex Talbot says, Dean, I'm getting an A4 size poster of Arnold Schwarzenegger signed by him. Nice. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. Irene says, your little face when you texting your Moxie. Brilliant. Oh, cheers, Irene. Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West will be amazing for sure. Oh, right. So the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. Still got to get into it, man. I can't get into Horizon Zero Dawn at the moment. I'm trying. I've said the reasons why before, because it doesn't really let you create a look for her that I can, because like I said, I don't going to repeat myself, but when I played Ghost of Tsushima, I couldn't really get into it until I unlocked the armor that I was kind of visioning in my head. Like I wanted to be like this dressed in black, kind of like ghost ninja kind of slash, like a cross between a samurai and a ninja. Like the way Batman in Batman Begins, he's a hero, but if you never knew who that was, and if that landed in front of you and at night, you would assume the devil had come for you or something. I like the idea of being a good guy but looking scary enough to strike fear into all my enemies, like Batman. So Ghost of Tsushima let you do that and then some. Really, like, Jesus, such an awesome game. If you haven't played Ghost of Tsushima yet, stop screwing around. The director's cut is out now, so get it. Amazing. But yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn, I just have a bit of trouble connecting to the character. And I need to connect to the character in order to really get invested in the story, because it's a great game, obviously. Great game. I'll do it. I'm going to force myself, maybe tonight, once I'm finished with the stream, roll a little something and just try and get into Horizon Zero Dawn. I've done all the training bit at the beginning, done all that, and now I'm in the open world. And I haven't got that far into the game, so yeah, I need to get on with it. Anyway, where was I? Right. Two Boys and Their Pops. Grand Theft Auto for PS5 is in November, Dean. I haven't heard nothing about that. It's not. Oh wait, Grand Theft Auto 5 for PS5. Okay, so yeah, probably GTA 5 again, but spruced up for the PS5. So yeah, I mean, I haven't heard anything about a new GTA game. Like I've said it before, I don't know where they're going to set it, because the location for GTA 5 was so perfect. How are they going to top that? They're going to have to just go something completely off to the side, like maybe go back and do GTA London again, because I don't see what else. I don't really want to. There's rumors about, do Vice City again. Maybe if it's set in the 80s again with all the great music, then yeah, maybe. But I really like the idea of the next GTA game being set in London, being able to drive into Piccadilly, the busyness of that, and then being able to drive out into like the outskirts of like England, like rural England, like the fields and just the long roads and just the forests and stuff, like, because obviously, I mean, the consoles now, they're capable of doing it. Look how big the map was for Red Dead Redemption 2. I remember the days when I used to want bigger maps all the time. I always wanted a bigger map, and now we have them. It's kind of gone back the other way, where it's like, maybe go back to slightly smaller maps with just more in there, rather than just these daunting, vast, massive lands. It's great. I can't complain. It's brilliant. Where was I? Yeah, Irene says, we think a great deal about you, Dean. Class, you are. Oh, bugger. Hang on, let me just start that again. starting to get to me now. 3 hours and 15 minutes. We're doing all right. Irene says, we think a great deal about you, Dean. Oh, class you as a very good friend and always very grateful no matter what anyone does for you. We always hear you know that. So remember, bullshit. Thank you, Irene. Honestly, man, it means so much from the heart. Honestly, you guys have been so amazing. Just that pumpkin head figure alone. I saw that on eBay the other day going for something silly money. It was all boxed up. It was like £700. So believe me, you've done enough. Honestly, man, that pumpkin head is a treasured possession. I still haven't got it repainted because I kind of can't bring myself to do it. I'm just trying to get the cable from my laptop with my foot so I can plug it in again. Oh, my back. That hurts. Oh. Is that going to reach? Because I've got it coming under the table. That's not going to reach, is it? No. Oh, bollocks. It so almost does. It's like that much away from the... I suppose I could just bring the laptop a bit closer. I'm ruining the whole place. I'm wrecking the joint. Get in there, you slack. Oh, there we go. Hey. Right. Oh, shit. Right, War Machine. Get you back on there again. Right. Lovely. Look at that. Right in front of my face. Okay. Thank you, Irene. Sorry. Alex Talbot says, I know that feeling. I have a TikTok account and sometimes you just don't know who's watching. Yeah, I don't know who's watching. That's what freaks me out. It doesn't freak me out. I don't even think about it anymore. But you've got certain people that you kind of hope aren't watching. Enemies and that. People from school, that kind of thing. I don't know. Fuck it. Who's watching? We've got 34 people. I doubt any of those people are old school people. Or teachers. Teachers checking in. What's Dean Knight up to these days? He was always useless at geography. Let's see what he's right. Irene, I've just bought the Frankenstein NECA Ultimate Black and White figure for Mark, and he loves it. Yeah, that looks awesome. Thank you. All of that's given Dean a £5. Did I? Oh, yeah, to the super chats, of course. Yeah, bless you. Oh, well, Irene started that then, didn't she? Thank you, Irene. And thank you to everyone who coughed up. Bless you. Coughed up. Mugwump. Rory Kinner played Frankenstein's monster in Penny Dreadful, did a sensational job, so full of pathos. I am not familiar though with that, to be honest, Mugwump. It's my loss, I'm sure. Cormega 29 says, I picked up the 1/4 scale Batman 89 and I love it, but he can't stand. Yeah, you have to get a doll stand for him. Go on eBay and look for doll stands, and that will do the job. Looks like a great piece, though. I do kind of need to get that now that I've got rid of my Hot Toys 89 Batman, just to have some 89 Batman representation in the room. Got the Batman Returns Hot Toys still, so that's okay. What's the longest? We've done 3 hours and 18 minutes. One of you guys knows. I've said before what my longest time was. I think it was 3 hours and 20 minutes was my record. So we might be breaking a record tonight. I've still got some steam in me, but we're running out of comments. Get your comments in, questions and that, topics to talk about. 3 hours and 46 minutes, Naren, straight in. Nice. Look at that. Oh, who likes People Just Do Nothing? You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. There's a film out at the cinema. I really want to see it. Can't take Moxie. She won't have a clue what's going on. She won't know that. Matthew, my other mate, I don't think he watches it. I might go on my own. I really want to see the movie. Big in Japan. People Just Do Nothing. They're brilliant. It's on Netflix. Seriously, if you live in England, if you're English and you haven't seen the show called People Just Do Nothing on Netflix, watch it. It's fucking hilarious. Can't stress that enough. And there's now a movie out in the cinema, so yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cormega also says, I have a local shop with a 1/4 NECA Batman Begins. Should I get it? Absolutely. That's amazing. It's depending on what mood you're in. It's probably one of the very best Batman Begin figures ever made. It's beautiful. And it's the one Batman Begins figure. Well, Mezco, no, not Mezco. Who's that other company that do kind of 1/12 scale stuff? Not Mezco. Anyway, they've also done a very posable Batman Begins, but the NECA quarter scale Batman Begins, fully posable. Don't have to worry about any rubber bollocks. It's you can have him pose like that all day long, all year long. Brilliant. Yeah, definitely don't piss about. Go down and get that Batman Begins figure tomorrow. Today. Ed says that the album Tool Dissectional, it's a label that was created by Tool after their lawsuit with Volcano. Look at fucking Ed giving all the fucking listen to him carrying on. Fucking hell. He knows what he's talking about, doesn't he? Yeah. Brilliant. It's called Tool Dissectional. Yeah. Maybe that's because most of the Tool albums don't actually have a title written on them. If I'm thinking, like, say, Undertow behind me, I don't think it says anywhere that it's Undertow. Dissectional, I think, was the label they were on. I don't know, I forget, but yeah, I'm still not sure what album you have, Ed. It might be Undertow, it could be Anima, it could be Lateralis. Maybe no, Salival never came out on vinyl. That's a box set with DVD with it and that. But Ed, if you're getting into Tool, check out Lateralis and Anima and Fear Inoculum, the new one. Oh, and I always forget 10,000 Days for some reason. I love that album, but not my favorite, but it's great. It's not a bad track on there, but I don't know why. Just yeah. Alex Talbot says, Dean, you deserve more credit for what you do, buddy. Even though you are doing free, you are the best man. All my love, bro. Thanks, Alex. If you're still here, thank you very much. Appreciate that, man. Got some hearts and everything. Bloody hell. Laren, yeah, said that 3 hours, 46 minutes. Jesus. We might do that. We might beat that tonight. But bloody hell. Cheers, Laren. He knows. He knows what's going on. Two boys and their pops. More comments. Give them. I did a 13-hour stream. Come on, Dean. You got this. A 13-hour stream. No, sir. What, just one dude on his own? Just 13 hours? Madness. Or was he like switching? Like, had people that jumped in and switched while he went off and had a sleep for a few hours or something? No. But thanks for the support, two boys and their pops. Irene, it's Tess saying to call Maker to grab that Batman Begins figure. Absolutely. Ed says, have to get going in a few minutes, but I want to thank you for everything that you do. Always an inspiration and always classy. Keep up the solid work. You rock, my friend. Stay safe and God bless. Thanks, Ed. If you're on your way to work, please be careful. If you're still working in that hotel, keep your head down. Just keep your head down, man. I know from experience. I worked night shift at a hotel on my own for 5 years. It can be nice. It can be peaceful. It can be very, very, very cool. Very cool. Great memories. But also, watch out, because sometimes, yeah, you get some knobheads, but you'll be all right, Ed. Just remember, just do enough to get paid, not get fired. You know, I hope they're treating you right. You know. Mugwump, you and Moxie should check out Penny Dreadful, Dean. First 2 seasons are a gem. She might know about that. I would ask her, but she's gone to bed now. I'll have to remember to ask her tomorrow. Penny Dreadful. She might have mentioned that to me, actually. There's been a few things on Netflix. When I first started going out with Moxie, I went around her place and she'd like, oh, what do you think of this? And she put on something. We definitely watched, what was it? It might be Penny Dreadful. There was a thing we watched where there was a werewolf guy and there was like a detective. There was a woman in a bed. I can't remember much. There was like a woman in a bed and the detective, he was new in town and he was trying to figure out, I don't know. Maybe it was Penny Dreadful. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Penny Dreadful. I'll have to ask Moxie. I'll ask her. Mugwump says, failing that, Northern Exposure is a wonderful watch. Northern Exposure, is that the one? No, I'm thinking of Due South, like Canada. There's a guy. No, Northern Exposure. That does sound very familiar, though. Oh, Mayfix. Legacy Croy. Yeah, Mafex. That's what I was thinking about when I was talking about good posable Batman Begins figures. Mafex made a really good one. Small, but good. And then Irene says, see you later to Ed. Vinny Art is here. Hey, Vinny. Sorry, I've only just seen you now. He says, hey, Dean, I just finished my stream. Lol, you got to come on soon. Oh, sick. Thanks for the invitation, Vinny. Vinny used to do amazing stuff for McFarlane Toys. So should put some respect on it. God damn it. Thanks, Vinny. Vin. Two boys and their pops. KNL was on it too. Lol. All right. Oh, what, the 13-hour stream? Is that what we're talking about? And then Vinny says, Sunday, I'm doing another one. What am I doing Sunday? Oh, God. I'm definitely going round Moxie's on Sunday, but I will have my phone with me. And if Moxie does her usual thing of falling asleep at 8 o'clock in the evening, then I'll probably have nothing better to do than to watch. No, I'll watch it. I will. Remind me. Send me, jog my memory on Facebook. Oh, man. I'm starting to get tired now. You can see it. Oh, man. Yeah, Vinny, man. Vinny Art. Good channel. Everyone check it out. K&L Collectibles. We had a huge panel of guests on with us, Dean. Ooh, very nice. 13-hour stream. Jesus. It's mad. Two boys and their pops. New Patreon here, Dean. And once I go back to work, we'll bump up. And wicked. So, two boys and their pops has joined up on Patreon. Let me just see if I got the email about it. I did. There he is. Yeah. Oh, bless. So I will add your name to, well, I guess it will be two boys and their pops. So that will be what you see come up on the credits at the end of the videos now. If you're familiar with the videos, sure you are. But your name will now be joining the rest of the Night Vision producers. So thank you very much, two boys and their pops, for joining up on Patreon. And don't be afraid to join up everyone else. Hard times on YouTube. So it looks like it's up to Patreon to keep this channel going now. But thank you very much, two boys and their pops. Really appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. Honestly, massive thanks for that. Alex says, Dean, if I could send you 600 Dara or pounds, I would. Oh, you don't have to do that, Alex. God bless you. Honestly. Irene, have you seen Being Human, Dean? That's a good werewolf and ghost Dracula. What's this? That's good werewolf and ghost Dracula, funny in parts. Yeah, I have seen it. I know in America they tried to do their version of it, but yeah, it's about a werewolf and a vampire and a ghost that live together in a little house in England, and it's great. The first season, or maybe the first two seasons, was excellent. And then I kind of lost interest once the vampire guy left. He left the show and just wasn't feeling it after that because he was really good. But yeah, a really good werewolf in Being Human, the English version. Not so good in the American version, all CGI bollocks. The English one used a real werewolf suit, and the transformation scene in the woods was fucked up. And they describe, like, they narrate over the top. You can YouTube that. Type in Being Human werewolf transformation, the English one. It's amazing because they describe what happens to your body as he's transforming. About his heart needs to stop and then grow bigger into the size of a wolf heart, and all your bones are snapping and reforming. Oh, Jesus, sounds horrible, but yeah, very good. X Connor X says, hi, Dean. Hey, X Connor X, thanks for joining. Good to have you back. Alex says, you are not useless, Dean. Otherwise, we wouldn't support you, my man. Oh, thanks. Did I say I was useless? I can't remember. Oh, we've run out of comments, but we've still got. Vinny says, I'll hit you up on Facebook, buddy. What we do in the shadows is fantastic. All right, yeah. The movie is bloody brilliant. And I've seen quite a bit of the show. Need to watch the rest of it. And Alex says, PS4 is good. I have one. Excellent. Yeah, man. I got my PS4 Pro. Another update on Cyberpunk again. Just not into the story of Cyberpunk. I love the world, but really, it's like a constant nagging thing for me when I'm playing Cyberpunk. I know you're going to third person on the motorcycle if you want to, but I really wish they did an update where they gave you a third person option when you're just walking around, because, you know, it just frustrates me a bit. because I know that originally it was a third person game, and then they changed their mind because apparently they wanted to make you feel more immersed in the world. Bollocks! You just had loads of technical problems, and you couldn't do the third person thing anymore. But yeah, I wish they would. Andy Smith horror. Oh no, wait, hang on, come back. Two boys and their pop says, Dean, what elements do you consider make a great horror movie? Sound is the most important. Well, it's not the most important thing. Obviously, you got to have good story and really good actors who can portray fear in a very believable way, like the actress from Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Sigourney Weaver in the original Alien at the end, where she's alone in the shuttle with the alien. Genuine fear, you totally believe it. You need someone who can convey fear, believable. But sound is a very, very, very big part of it, because what do you do when you're at home? You can't do it at a cinema because you don't get to control the volume. But if you're at home and you're watching a scary movie and you're on your own, I think a lot of us, when we know something fucked up is about to, like when I watched Martyrs, the original French Martyrs film, I could barely hear that film because I had to turn it down because it was just terrifying. But yeah, sound design, you know. Dog Soldiers has fantastic sound design, which when I finally got to see it at the cinema just a little while back there, I heard things that I never heard before when I watched it at home, especially like when Spoon is trying to watch both the doors, and he's got one door behind him and one door in front, and the werewolves are trying to come in both doors. He's trying to like stop them. And I just heard growls and things that I never heard before. So really good sound in that. But yeah, sound's important, and that's obviously so much else is important. But those are my two main things I'd say just off the top of my head. Get some people who can really convey genuine, believable fear and great sound design. I mean, I guess it depends what kind of horror movie we're talking about. Is it a monster movie? Is it a psycho running around taking people out? That kind of thing. But yeah, we could talk about something like that a lot longer. But 3 hours and 31 minutes, we're getting there. Where was we? Okay. Andy says Scooby Doo is the best. They had a werewolf in Scooby Doo, didn't they? At one point. Okay, and then JB Beats says, Hi Dean. Hey JB Beats. What do you think of the Silence of the Lambs movie? Anthony Hopkins, and if you liked it, have you seen the 1/6 scale figures? Yes, sir. Silence of the Lambs, absolute classic. Love that movie. Watched it again a while back on Netflix for the first time in many years, and absolute classic, undeniable, brilliant. And I did review the who made it, Blitzway, the Hannibal Lecter in the gurney with the straight jacket and the face plate and all that. I reviewed that on the channel, so that's on the channel. Watch that. It was Figure Pit stock, so there's also a Figure Pit video on the Figure Pit channel. But yes, I didn't keep him. I didn't keep Hannibal Lecter. I probably should have, because he would look sick in the gurney. The box was too big. It wouldn't have worked because of the box. It's way too deep and way too big. It would throw off the whole shelf. That was probably one of the main reasons I didn't keep him. But yeah, to have Hannibal Lecter in the straight jacket there, you know, with the rest of the psychos would have been pretty cool. But the box screwed that up. So yeah. Mugwump. Similarly, cinematography is key. Well, yeah, obviously, yeah. Get your cameras right and get all that sorted out. Cinematography. Wilson Music UK. Don't recognize that name. Welcome to the stream, sir, madam. Don't know. Can you believe Pearl Jam's 10 is 30 years old today? Classic album. Oh, today? I didn't know that. 30 years old. God. So I was 10 when it came out then. That's the name of the album, 10. Madness. Yeah, man. Mark Mitchell says, Hi, Dean. Dog Soldiers is on TV now. Really? Oh, man. What channel? Let me know. Irene says, Dean, can you make Mark more his... can you make Mark move his ass and sort loft out with me before I get my new roof put on? I've been waiting 4 months now. Film 4, it's on. Film 4 is showing Dog Soldiers right now. My favorite horror movie of all time. I don't hold any grudges if you leave right now and go watch that. I understand. That's what I want to do. Oh man. I wonder if they're showing the 4K remastered version or if it's just the regular one they're showing on Film 4. Probably the regular, but oh man, brutal. Anyone can tell me if it is at the beginning? Have I missed much? If I ran and watched it now, would I catch the whole film, or has it already been on a little while? Two boys and their pops. What is your top 5 horror actors you really enjoy on film? Horror actors. Well, James Dew Courtney's doing it, crushing it big time, man. Obviously Robert England, Freddy Krueger. Hmm. I like, what's his name? Bill Moseley, the guy who played I forget the character, Devil's Rejects, and Captain Spaulding himself. He was great. And Tyler Mane, I think, did an amazing job as Michael Myers. Say what you want about the movies, but he's a friggin' terrifying Michael Myers. I'm obviously forgetting so many. Gary Oldman was great in Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula. That was great. Kane Hodder, Jason, really good. It's too many to mention. Film 4+1 starts at 12:15. Oh, so I could still catch it at 12:15. I love watching it when everyone else is watching it. People are like, why are you watching it on TV? You got it on Blu-ray because everyone else is watching it right now. It's that, what I'm talking about. It's beautiful, beautiful thing. Right, where are we? 3 hours and 30, what was it? 3 hours and 40 minutes was the record for me. Let me scroll up and find it. 3 hours and 46 minutes. Okay. Oh man. Well. Yeah. Vinny Art says, I picked up the Sideshow Jason. I still need to review it. I wanted the Michael Myers, but the head is throwing me off. The body looks great, though. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that head sculpt. I think the Tots one's way better. Way, way better. Irene says, get in there. I am going to watch it too. Excellent. Yeah, Irene, watch Dog Soldiers. So, yeah, so I guess you can watch it at 12:15 then. Do I even have Film 4+1? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I have Film 4 in the kitchen. I remember seeing it a few times. Yeah. I'm hungry. I'll make some food. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to beat the record. I'd have to do another 10 minutes, I think. I'm just not sure. I think I've exhausted all topics of conversations. I don't want to bore you guys. So maybe I'll wrap it up. I mean, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Not too bad. Alex says, I think of as my best friend and I will support you, Dean, all the way. Oh, cheers, Alex. Very sweet. What else can I say? Now the music stopped. It's very quiet in here. I guess we better wrap it up. Just start saying your goodbyes, folks, and I'll see you during the week with more videos. And obviously next Friday back again. Irene says MGD. Oh, Mad About Horror has got a bit of a sale on. Oh, I did. Yeah. I saw that. They got 10% off all the Michael Myers figures. The Tots Michael Myers figures, 10% off. So that's pretty cool. No excuse. Get on it. Get on the case. Irene sent me a phone. Oh, bless her. Bless you. Cheers, Irene. Just got your little picture there. Got loads of messages here on Facebook I have to read. I have to get to them in a minute. JB Beats, have you seen Sons of Anarchy? And yes, did you see the 1/6 scale Jax figure? No, I haven't seen Sons of Anarchy, but I have spoiled it myself. Like I said earlier, when I had my hotel night shift job, I did watch a YouTube video showing all the kills from Sons of Anarchy, and I completely ruined it for myself. Now there's no point watching the show, but it's a damn shame because it's supposed to be awesome. He also says, I'm trying to find a 1/6 scale Jax but it's too much money. They're asking $700 on eBay. Damn, it's a lot of money. Irene says, good night. God bless Dean. Get some well-deserved rest. Cheers, Irene, and thanks for all you do. Amazing. Thank you so much. Ethan says, all right, Dean, see you next Friday. Amazing stream as always. You are an amazing YouTuber and a great and kind person. Can't wait for next Friday. Hope to meet you in person one day. Cheers, Ethan. Thanks, buddy. Hope your back feels better soon. I'm all right. It's just 'cause I was leaning forward, talking into the mic the whole stream. I think I found the position now that this is quite nice now because I'm sort of sitting back in my chair. I can rest my arms on here and I just got the mic in me gob, basically, just right here. War Machine's holding the mic stand down because he's so bloody heavy. Laren says, this was a great stream. See you next week, Dean. Thanks. Cheers, Laren. Glad you enjoyed it. And Two Boys and Their Pops. Great stream, Dean. And look forward to you being on Scream Stream for some horror Jeopardy. Yeah, I'm curious to see how I do. Remind me about it though, because my brain is very lots going on. So don't forget to remind me. But thank you, Two Boys and Their Pops, for joining up on Patreon. That really means a lot. Thank you so much. I will add your name. I'll do that. I'll have to do it right now. Literally, when I finish the stream, I've got to get my old laptop that has the save. It's complicated. Every time someone joins on Patreon, I have to redo the credits that you see rising up. And I found a quicker way to do it, but it is a bit of a pain in the ass. But I will do it now just to get it done. I'll add Two Boys and Their Pops on, so you'll see your name coming up in the credits as a producer from now on. Alex says, Dean, seriously, mate, I'm happy we are friends, dude. Cheers, Alex. Me too, mate. And then JB Beats says, okay, thanks. Be safe, man. Cheers, JB Beats. Briscoe says, take care, Dean. Everyone have a great weekend. Cheers, Briscoe. Thanks for turning up, man. Awesome. 3 hours and 40 minutes. Well, 3 hours, 41 minutes. Wow. What was it again? Was it? How long was it? The record? I'm just trying to find it. I think I missed it. Oh, bollocks. I think it was 3 hours and 46 minutes or something. Bollocks. Lost it. Oh, yeah. So I watched, I watched The Hitman's Apprentice. It was all right. You might want to check that out, but you wouldn't be missing that much if you didn't. But yeah, Dog Soldier's coming on in about half an hour from the sound of things on Film 4+1, I think it is. I think it's what Irene said, or someone said, bless them. So yeah, I would definitely go watch Dog Soldiers right now. I cannot find it. I think it was 3 hours and 46 minutes was the record. We're getting close. I can't find it. Yeah, 3:46 says Mark Mitchell. Awesome. Could do it, but the Shape 78 says bye. Bye, Mr. Shape. Bye, dude. Says horror. 80s horror fan. All right, well, yeah. There's just we've got nothing to say for the next 5 minutes, so we're going to have to leave that record unbroken for now. If you want, we can stay a bit longer for the record. Should we do it then? Should we do it? Should we break the record together? Let's do it. Just give me some juicy stuff to talk about for 5 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever it is. Let's see. What can I talk about for a few minutes? Get a cup of tea. Yeah. Send me a link. I'll join you. How do I do that? That's the point. Because I would have loads. I'd have people on here with me if I knew how to do that. How do you get someone on your live stream on here? What is it? Is there any button to do that? Custom emojis. Show your support. I can send myself a super chat, apparently. Create a poll. Invite. Can I invite anyone? I don't see. What's that? What's the little arrow for? I'm hovering over it, but it's not telling me anything. You should have a kettle in the room with you. Not a bad idea. Are you on StreamYard? Vinny says, no, I'm just on YouTube streaming, just straight off YouTube. We will add comments. All right. Yeah, I don't think I can invite anyone on here, can I? Why not? I mean, why wouldn't you be able to do that? That's stupid. And how the hell do you get verified on Instagram? I've seen people with those little blue ticks, which means like they've been verified. What does that even mean?
think it'd be a while before I get any verification going on there. What's that mean? Expand menu, stream, manage. No, I'm not seeing anything. Any ways to invite people? Right, 3 hours and 44 minutes. We're getting there. Should we? Oh, gonna get the guitar, but not much point. Have you seen the anime, the Bio Boosted Guyver manga show? No, sir. I am not familiar with that. Sounds interesting. The Horror Fan 88 says, "Do you think A Nightmare on Elm Street should be remade again properly?" Question mark. Well, Robert England, he's done, isn't he? He's finished now. So I mean, like I've said before, I think David Howard Thornton, who plays Art the Clown in Terrifier 1 and 2, would be a good choice for Freddy. So yeah, Irene's well up for it. She says, "I love Nightmare on Elm Street." Yeah, but yeah, I think Art the Clown, David Howard Thornton. That's one of the things I can talk to him about when I get him on the channel. I'd like to talk to him about that. See if he'd be interested. Of course, he would. He's the right shape and size for Freddy. I think he'd be really good. And obviously, he's really good at doing all the voices. He's done a lot of voice work. He voiced the Joker for one of the animated things out there. I still haven't seen the Long Halloween Part 1 and 2. Right. So 3 hours, 45 minutes and 50 seconds. We are right there. We are about to. Oh, Irene says I've still not watched The Terrifier. Just go in knowing that it's going to be way more graphic than you're expecting it to be. Even if you go in thinking, yeah, I've heard this is going to be really messed up. It's worse than that. It's really graphic. It's not a bad thing. I mean, that's just that's what it is. But the character of Art the Clown, the way David Howard Thornton plays him, he took it instantly to iconic heights. Record broken. Cheers, Larry McMillan. We did it. 3 hours and 46 minutes. Lovely jubbly. That's a long one, man. It's an absolute classic. You can find all episodes on YouTube. Search it up. Guyver. There are also movies of it. But I like the anime series much more. I grew up watching it. And then Irene says, "We did it." And then Horror Fan says, "Yes, Defo art was great." Yes, sir. Bree Horror Channel says, "Terrifier is so bloody and messed up." Yes, it is. Vinny Art says, "Congrats." Thanks, Vinny Art. We did it. And yeah, so I guess we did it. Let's just go home. I am home, but let's all do our thing. I'm gonna go watch Dog Soldiers probably. I'm gonna go find it in the kitchen on the TV. I don't have regular TV in my bedroom because I just use the TV in my bedroom for my Xbox, which I watch Netflix and YouTube on. But yeah, TV in the kitchen. Dog Soldiers, film 4+1, I think it was 12:15. Let's all watch Dog Soldiers. Alex says, "Dean, do you think Hot Toys are a little overrated for the prices, like the materials they use and the lack of some articulation in the figures and some other flaws as well?" Yeah, I mean, Hot Toys definitely are guilty of some stuff. That's a long one, man. That's a big one. We'll save that. Remind me, Alex, next Friday I'll go on a big rant about Hot Toys and all the figures I have that have just deteriorated and rotted over time and stuff. Remind me about that one. Thanks again, says Laren. It's on right now, mate, says Bree. I know, I think it's on right now somewhere, and then there's another Film 4 channel that's showing it again at 12:15 apparently. Cup of tea, Dog Soldiers, nothing better. Lovely jubbly. Right, KNL Collectibles says, "I haven't seen Terrifier either. By the way, I followed Mad About Horror on Instagram and really enjoyed your chat with you and him recently. Oh, with C effing Horror, his name was Charlie. Good dude, man. I enjoyed chatting to him. Thanks for watching it, Chris. Thanks for the stream," says 80s Horror Fan. "I think I saw how to invite a guest, but I'll hit you up on Facebook." Cheers, Vinny. Right, I'm gonna go, or I'll be here all night. I always hate saying goodbye to you lot. I always end up taking like an hour to leave because I don't know. I hate goodbyes. All right, I'm gonna go. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for everybody. Just support and remember what I said. If you could join up on Patreon, even $1 a month would really help the channel out. Try and get it to 100 patrons one day would be the dream. Honestly, guys, thank you, big love, and I'll see you next Friday and during the week. And I'm gonna go. I know there's more comments, but I gotta go. I'm gonna go. Ah. No.